Press that boot.
Yo, it is episode 120. That's a nice number. And I've
It
literally,
is?
yeah,
Oh, God.
I've literally just named this one in full capitals. Phase spider warning.
Hey, spider warning.
This
True.
is your spider warning.
Yeah,
Arachnophobes beware.
Oh no, I'm
True.
right here. Right
Oh,
here is an
no.
arachnophobe.
same.
Well, the good thing they're going after Fireball.
That's true.
Can I also say same to that?
So yeah, does anyone remember what happened last time on Spelljammer?
We're still here.
True. You fought through the first couple rooms. And
What happened
now-
last time was, wait a
The
minute,
next.
you're the guy who killed me.
Yeah. And Lawrence, we ended that session with Lawrence rolling a -2 strength roll.
Which is moi.
So we're gonna start with you guys seeing a bunch of spider webs get shot into Fireball.
Oh,
Dragon
they
Man, presumably.
Everyone look out! Spider-Man's in there!
Everybody just cocks an eyebrow.
And judging by the size of the webs, it must be the Japanese one. Beware, he has a mech.
Into the Spider-Verse movie, I think that's a high school girl. She
Ah,
has a
I
mech.
was not referring to Penny, but I do love her. No, I'm referring to the very old Power Rangers style Spider-Man, where he literally has a panther transforming, like, I don't know what the fuck they call them, the big Zoids.
Yeah, Fireball, call down your Megazord. That'll help.
Takes a pose that looks very cool, like back in the 90s, and then is like, Fire Zord, go!
Look, I know we don't actually have any fans, but please could someone make an animation of that? That sounds incredibly cute.
Fireball
I'll,
summoning his Firezord.
I'll give Flaw a call.
Alright.
Fireball in the Ginyu Force.
Like that. Oh.
So I'll just message
How good is
them,
Magenta
like,
at
"Oh,
drawing?
are you
Not
familiar with
good.
Power Rangers?
No, I've never heard of them.
Right, just sends a bunch of videos.
Then it's one of these boys who's going to use their advanced technique of... then it's Fireball's turn. Fireball!
You've had some webs jizzed on you.
Yeah, and you're going to cast Fireball. In this
Presumably.
direction,
Yeah,
generally.
Don't the webs just burn off?
They do not. Well, actually, no. They do burn, but you don't burn them fast enough. The webs are too durable. You'll only... To be fair, it does mean there is a time limit on how long you're controlled for. Currently, you're being puppeted by a spider.
Okay.
And you're gonna cast Fireball. Just
At what level?
down the corridor, maximum.
So 9th.
Yep.
Oh no, they're using the most
Can
powerful
everyone
technique.
make it?
Like where?
I'll place
where?
it.
Because
I'll
there's
place
people
it.
spread all over.
Specifically,
Here.
said here.
Oh, I was gonna place it further back so I could get people to the back.
So Cold
Okay.
peeks his head
I'll
around
put-
this corner and just sees a fireball go whoomph right past him.
Yeah. Can everyone make a DC 20 Dex saving throw, please?
Luckily, this
No.
is magic. So Ra has advantage unless somebody wants to counterspell this.
I mean, I want to, but it's fucking... Well, I don't know it's 9th level. That's a weird thing.
Well, I think most of the people in this radius are either immune
Yeah.
or can just take nothing.
Immune.
Has advantage. Okay, Ra feels.
To be fair,
Yeah,
that person
four.
also is gonna be hurt. Vex should be able to dodge.
Yeah, he's got evasion.
So that's
Also
what,
the
14 d6?
monk friend as well on Ra's side.
Yeah, his only thing is if he fails, it's really bad for him. But if he succeeds, it goes quite well for him. Let's
Well,
see.
Ra's rolled and failed his. And that's the only one of my characters in there.
Dex save. That's Vexels. I need to stop pulling all these character sheets up. I know most of them are immune to fire, so I don't even need to roll for them.
What's the save and throw again? It's a 20.
20.
So Vex takes half.
Tragic.
He could Diamond Soul.
Yeah, why not? His soul is diamond.
Something, something, JoJo's.
Hey Vex, you balls that up. Fuck you, Colt. that hurt, damn it.
In the nicest way possible. Fuck you.
Oh.
Oh, they
Now-
trade barbs all the time.
Now I'm on that mission again to find all of these fucking character sheets. There's one that I need. Oh, come on. Where's the rest? I found like 4 or 5. Come on. Where's the one that I'm looking for? It's the one I really need. You! Ah, found you.
You!
Bastard. Little bastard. Oh, Sunboy passes. Vexel didn't. Fireball.
Okay, so at ninth-
roll dams. Oh yeah, and the thingy does. As
At
well.
9th level, that would be 14d6, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Would I be able to,
Sculpt.
mold this, sculpt this?
You can, but you are not in control of your body, so no.
So you can only sculpt it in a way
Okay.
that helps the spiders.
Yeah.
At 62 damage of the fire variety.
That's very nice. That's very nice.
Okay, Joseph, this isn't me trying to help you. This is just an observation of...
There's his sheet. Fucking finally.
Technically, if you
Are
wanted
you
to...
about?
What?
Are you about to help the DM kill us more, Andrew?
No, I'm just saying something that popped into my head of like, the spiders obviously don't know all of Fireball's things, so they couldn't really be doing this. But like,
They can only control him in ways that they also know how to, which means they know how to cast the spell Fireball.
yeah,
Hence why they could use Fireball
but like,
from him.
ironically, making him use his subtle stuff on all the people immune to fire would be more beneficial to them because then you'd be wasting resources.
Sculpt
They-
doesn't cost anything.
Does it
Yeah,
not?
it doesn't
It costs sorcery points, right?
He's not a
Nope.
sorcerer. A sculpt spell is a wizard thing.
It's an
Ah.
Oh,
evocation
okay.
wi-
I thought that was a.
Sculpt spell is the evocation wizard subclass, second level subclass feature. It costs nothing.
There
Yeah.
is also a sorcerer thing that lets
There
you pay
is, yeah.
sorcery
Yeah,
points
it-
to ignore you're in it. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Right.
it's careful spell. Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, I was confused between the two.
But yeah, Lawrence has Fireball has the sculpt spell. Careful spell does exist.
So
Ah, so
Ben is the
I...
only one who takes the full brunt of damage.
Yay!
I mean,
Get fucked.
Vexel still gets hurt, but he just doesn't get hurt as much.
Yeah, and Raw just fucking
Still,
tanks it.
that is a big hit. So it's still Vexel's still not happy about that because it's still 31 damage, which no one wants to take 31 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Ra at least has the health bar to survive that. To be fair.
Yeah, he also has the self healing.
Oh, and you don't even take damage, so I didn't have to do any calculations. What a wonderful time to be alive.
I
And
don't think anybody else here does. Hold up, does Terry reflect it?
I don't think Terry reflects
No,
AoEs.
it's
I
not
think it's
AoEs.
I think it's just lines.
Spells.
It's weird that it is lines, but not AoEs. But
Okay, there you
uh,
go. I messed up on a feature, but it was for a Tarask stat block.
how
Yeah,
could you not know that very simple, constantly looked at information?
Mate, IRL, I've been rolling nat ones all day today. So I'm not surprised, I forgot.
and the Baylor is here. Luckily, he's also immune to fire, so I don't have to roll. But I now have everyone's character sheet who I need. This is great. Cool. After, I assume people want to jump on the initiative at this juncture.
I mean, I was gonna wait until initiative count 0, but yeah, sure.
Fair enough. I mean, sure. We can wait until initiative count 0. Nothing else is really gonna happen, except for Fume's gonna get a turn, and some more of the boys who
Well, one more.
no
of
one
the
knows
boys.
are there.
I believe
Does-
there's one. I believe there's one boy and Fume left. My roll 20 just crashed.
Nice.
Fun.
How are you, bugger? Refresh.
Stuff certainly occurring. Fume. It's your turn.
Yeah.
There
I
is an
don't-
enemy fireball.
I give me a second. I'm just looking up what the. I've got equipment that I need to look up again. I forgot about.
More fire, burn web faster.
Is there
Um,
webs around Fireball?
Yeah,
Fireball has webs that are currently controlling his actions.
he is being
don't I
Pinocchioed.
still have a small amount of infinite fire on us?
You are on fire.
Yeah, but like you know how
He
I have
does
that
contain the infinite fire.
charge?
That is true.
No, he doesn't have the artifact anymore, but he's still on fire from
Well,
that. He has
no,
a
but-
regeneration speed of a bit.
Uh,
He burns for he heals for a D4 every round, which is how much apparently being on fire does according to like the element.
Yeah, but would I still be able to rub some of that infinite fire on something else?
I mean, yeah, but the webs are already on fire because they're touching you.
so setting the webs more on fire wouldn't help.
I
Not
mean,
if
yeah,
it's magic.
You could attack the webs more, yeah. Attacking the webs more would, in theory, help. You would assume that there's just not enough fire. More fire might burn the webs away faster.
So it is the age-old story of more fire good.
More fire good.
Does that hit the webs?
Does that hit you, Fireball?
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits the webs.
Oh, you're still Wibble.
Don't
Fuck!
you
I thought I
have-
changed that.
I was gonna say, do you have Do you have one of those gloves with the power artifact?
I don't.
You do.
Oh, you don't. You must do. Everyone, all the spellcasters, even Colt does.
Everyone was handed one.
Yeah. So you can multiply that by 5 for like 165.
Sure. Okay. I don't have it on my sheet, but yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Cool. You shoot out your firebolt, which expands massively.
Wait a minute, I
Actually,
can
what's
solve
the
this.
range on firebolt?
120 foot.
It's 120 feet, isn't
Alright,
it?
it's still within range. I know, but the passing it through the dimension where the power artifact
Halves
is
it.
reduces the range of stuff.
Does it halve it or reduce it by 30 or something?
It reduces it by 30, so it's
Alright,
still within
right.
range.
Well, I've only got the wrong Firebolt EX.
So that
Yeah,
do I
bad.
get
That's incorrect.
do I get hit by that firebolt? I presume I do.
Yes, you do.
In which heal by 31 then.
It also successfully burns the webs away that are currently manipulating you. At which point we hit initiative count 0 if everyone wants to who wants to be in this fight
Raw,
to
Raw
roll.
won't. Raw won't, but Colt and TQ have. Oh god damn it! Roll 20 just crashed again. Raw and Raw won't, but Colt and TQ have been seeing flames shooting left and right in front of them. So they're like, "Should we get involved? I reckon.
Baylor still hasn't gotten word that there's a large enough room.
Poor Baylor.
He can really only help in a few places. We're gonna have Sir
I
Galahad.
don't think they have much in terms
Wow,
of ranged
well done,
options,
sir.
do they?
Well done, Sir Galahad. Well done. Ben will jump in. Why not?
Plus his D4, which was another 10. So that's just a casual 30.
Very nice.
Oh, and very nice initiative from TKO there. Plus this. 25 on TKO.
Cool.
I mean, I should probably at least join the initiatives.
Yeah, Sonia, are you gonna exist in this fight?
I didn't say that. I just said I'm joining the initiatives. Like Joseph, I'm like, oh god, sheets to open.
Yeah, but you've got one sheet.
No,
well,
I don't.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just thought, Raw isn't joining the initiative, but on initiative can he use his legendary action to teleport in here?
Sure. People who aren't fighting can just like sweep off to the side.
Also, to be completely fair, you are right. There is at least one person that needs to be in the initiative. Terry Goodboy.
Or he went to eat Face Spider.
Oh, he wants to eat everything. Except what he's told not to.
Sees Face Spider. Get him! Get him! Do it!
What's your dexterity, Sonia?
Fucking hell.
What's TKO's dexterity?
22.
Oh, then he wins.
No, that's not for you.
Shit.
Yeah, TKO beats Ben.
It's Vexel.
I'm working through the sheets. Give me a second.
I mean, you're competing with Vexel. I think he's got 20 dexterity.
He does. I assume that. I'm just on the. He beats them. Why have you all rolled the same numbers?
Dexterity is 16.
Yeah.
Is that across all Sonias?
I think so. Let's double check.
Fireball, what's your dexterity?
Oh. Sonia most mystic.
My dexterity. 16 or plus 3.
Okay, Sonia and Fireball need to roll off the one that got a 17.
Which one was that? Okay.
1 second.
Roll. Ah, can you beat a 5? I'd be shocked if you can beat a 5. Ah, see, somehow beat a 5.
Oh, I've just noticed Terry's a 3.
Oh, poor Terry.
He's not dexterous at all.
Pat's head.
Fume, what's your dexterity?
Terry,
Graham?
3. Gusto, 2.
Graham,
Yeah.
what's your dexterity?
Not good. +1.
Okay, Bethany beats you in dexterity.
Oh yeah, 100%.
She was that 2 beats you or beats you in dexterity?
Beats you in dexterity.
I
As
mean,
in has
you
more
know.
dexterity.
No, I was asking Graham what they were agreeing to.
What Fume and Bethany do behind closed doors is only for Sonia to know.
Excellent.
Because Sonia has observed observation drones on them because of her weird like book writing.
She
Yeah.
just wants to write a book about it
Yeah,
and how it all
fucking
works.
weird.
Yeah, very weird. No denying that. Ah, look at the bottom of the initiative. Look at my lovely 4 characters with 5 or less.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. Fireball beats Sonya in the roll off, so it goes like that. And descending, cool. Cool. Oh yeah, I need to change that as well because TKO got what's TKO's dexterity?
22.
Okay, can he give? All right, okay, cool. That
Can he
actually
give me
works.
a lovely cake?
No, it's fine.
He'd ask Colt help. You're good with food.
To be fair, tomorrow I am probably gonna bring cake. We're gonna have a makeup birthday for the tiny
Aw.
penguin.
Now I've got even more reason to stop being dead and go.
That's because we have self-raising flour now, so I can make cake.
Nice.
But yeah,
Unfortunately, I will miss out.
that's tragic.
It is. Oh, I'll enjoy.
But yeah, I think that's everyone.
I don't know what Lawrence is
Yeah,
saying.
Lawrence definitely tried to say something.
Are we continuing this? Then?
Yeah. Yeah. Josh is still rolling crack.
No, I'm all good.
Okay.
Can't remember. Is Blindside able to see these guys when they go all
No, because
ethereal?
they're in another dimension.
Okay. Colt
It-
will
It
just
would.
hit whichever one he can see then.
It would if they were like invisible or still physically present. But
Mm-hmm.
They go ethereal, right?
yeah,
Ironically, Sonia can see that.
Sonya, you see a shit ton of spiders that are just in the ethereal plane watching you.
I waved at them.
They wave back at you.
What
And
are you
then-
waving at, Sonya?
Ah, there's just like a bunch of guys. I love how
And then
of all the things, it's like I decided for the divination thing. It's like, nah, they could always just see the ghost realm.
But yeah, you see a bunch of phase spiders chilling, reporting your actions and stuff. They're having a good time. Colt, you're up. Of the one phase spider that is known to you, you think it's round this corner somewhere.
Punch.
Colt, maybe try non-dead hits.
Okay.
Couldn't think what the word was, so it was just non-dead hits.
You miss.
24 misses? What? $34?
Your strike lands true, but you notice it does 0 damage.
What? With bludgeoning and lightning? Because I'm not using the blade.
Yes, it does 0 damage.
As in the... Okay, so you said the strike lands.
Yeah,
It
you
doesn't-
think that that strike landed true. If that strike landed true, it should take some damage, right? But it seems to have taken none. Like, roll me. Give me an Arcana roll.
Which call is crab at. 9.
You have no clue what's happening. Spider just very strong. You guess.
Idea. Can I do it on this turn though? not without action surge. I kind of want to keep that.
Do you want to keep that for the final boss, or you do an action surge now?
No. Kind of want to keep the action surge for later. Court will zap back and just be like, some magic shenanigans going on there. Just so everybody knows.
Sonia, it's very distracting because Colt is currently standing in a phase spider for you.
Ah. I mean, everything is pretty distracting. You would not, like, no, you would be surprised at just how many ghosts there are around everyone all the time. It's almost like there's a lot of dead people.
Strangely enough, not many ghosts around these parts.
So where Fireball is, and the webs that are on him, or were they all gone?
The webs on Fireball are all gone. The Firebolt managed to
Okay, yeah.
do
it got
enough
rid of them.
fire damage to the webs.
So
to burn them
Colt
away.
wouldn't have had a string to like follow to where the source of it was.
I mean, you can see the ash from the burned webs, and it leads to this spider. Like,
The one that you bonked.
yeah, the one that you ran up and bonked. You can see like a line of ash, which is where the webs were.
Hmm.
With the little and a little.
get-
Yeah.
I guess Court will just patient defense and pass turn then.
Cool. It is L Spider's turn. Fireball, strength save.
Hope slightly better than last time. Okay.
America wins again, boys! Fireball! You're being puppeted.
Puppetry of the
Yeah.
penis.
It's very poggies.
What am I doing now?
It's not your turn yet, but
Okay.
Let me try. With the
Tanya, you notice some invisible scuttling go on.
Uh-huh.
Just some like general invisible scuttling.
Scuttle,
happening.
scuttle.
Don't worry about it. Then it's your turn. TKO.
anti-reality armor on the go.
You're gonna.
Trods on the webs with the anti-reality shenanigans armor.
Yeah, I mean it gets deleted.
Yeah, follows the trail. Does it go to this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, just wafts a hand, wreathing the anti-reality through it.
It seems very confident in its defenses until the anti-reality stuff hits it, and you just like scrape some of it away. It's like, what the fuck, bro?
Stands in it. Just walks into it, presses it against the wall.
Yeah, you managed to take a chunk out of it with your anti-reality stuff.
40 damage.
Yeah, it takes that, and it's like, what the fuck, bro?
Is it a weird time
It's-
to point out that this just really reminds me of a really cool character from Rosario Vampire?
Also, it does say, what the fuck, bro? Why you be doing this to me?
You're the one making one of our companions shoot flames at her. Pack it in, and we'll leave you alone. The Maras that I'm with seem to be just here to talk to people all diplomatic like. You're the ones being hostile, and this is the treatment that you get.
To be 100% fair, he did kill me.
To be honest, mate, you hadn't mentioned it. That.
Oh, sorry! I didn't realise that!
There's a level of vengeance here that I feel I'm justified for, you know?
We'll take it out on him then.
I mean, you
Where's
guys
my
weren't
token gone? Where is he?
you guys weren't much nicer to like
There he is.
my parents when they showed up and were like, "Hey, you killed all my children," and then you started killing them. You weren't much nicer to my
Yeah.
dad.
Take yours eyes get the blue error screen of just thump. This guy, at some point, he's got to realize he's talking to something running on Windows 98. Surely.
Oh, is that your turn?
Uh. Is he gonna call off it?
No, he still
we
looks
don't.
quite
We don't
hostile.
know all the other scuttling is going on yet because Sonya's been quiet about it.
No, you've seen Sonya waving at nothing, but that could just be normal Sonya
Can
shit.
I just activate my extra sensors and sights and stuff like Eldritch Sight and like thermal vision and stuff because I've got a bunch of those. Can I use my actions to do that, or my action
Sure.
to do that?
Sure. Does Eldritch Sight let you see into the ethereal?
It's detect magic effectively. So he's
Oh,
sensing
right.
for magic, and then there's what else does he have? He has.
This is
He has.
this boy here. This boy here glowing with magic.
He glowing.
Of which school?
It is abjuration.
Ah.
He has lots of abjuration. It's very bright abjuration.
So Court's idea might actually work. But then the anti-reality stuff is just like, nah, mate.
I mean, yeah, it bypasses basically every form of durability
Yeah.
that you can conceive of.
And yeah, just for the sake of mentioning it, his enhanced vision also has 8K resolution with ray tracing. Sees other parts of the light spectrum, including infrared and X-rays. So
Yeah.
if any of that comes up, let us know.
You can.
If any of that is relevant.
The spiders' webs are quite warm, but they are on fire. Oh, they were on fire. So
Well, they were on fire until they got Control Alt deleted.
yeah, until you just deleted them from existence. But yeah.
Okay. Reports to group.
These Maras are running some serious shielding. You might want to switch that off. Magic-wise, you know.
Just shouts that down the corridors.
Cool. It's Ben's turn. And Ben is gonna be like, okay, and who wants to go into the ethereal realm and fight some spiders?
Calls down the corridor. I can switch off that shielding if it's magic based.
Because some of us could go into the ethereal realm and fight spiders there. I could plane shift some of us over there.
Brains.
Lawrence, you're no longer mind controlled. Unless this is
Maybe-
just what Fireball says.
Maybe we can fight them on both fronts, so there's no escape.
In that case, I want to destroy these mind controlling bastards.
I mean, Colt's punch did nothing.
It did do nothing.
I killed them once, I can do it again.
But yeah, who wants to volunteer for being plane shifted into the ethereal so you can fight in the ethereal as well?
I'll do it.
Sure. All the Sunyas, they have separate plans. Actually, no, wait. That's
I'll
less
stay here.
beneficial. Yeah, stay. No, they stay here. Sudden change of plans.
Colt isn't volunteering because he's got his own simplistic monkey boy idea.
Oh,
He's
you've got a
to
monkey
try.
idea.
Yeah. It begins with the letter L.
Love?
Plus ratio.
No. No.
Cool. So currently Ben is gonna take Bethany, Nails, Vex, basically all the NPCs, effectively.
Yeah.
And none of the
Colt-
players.
Could Colt shout to Vex, I can switch their shields off, let's double team these things. So Colt and Vex can be like back to back with Colt's idea on the go, and then these spiders like Unios just get decked.
Does Terry want to come on the adventure, or does Terry want to stay in this dimension?
Terry will go.
Sure, that will be handy. Cool. So all of the NPCs except Vex. So I'll just scooch him over for a moment while I drag all of them over to the secondary area. Will appear over here. And I can reveal some more stuff. Why are these rooms weird shaped? And as in not squares exclusively.
Why are they not exclusively squares? I asked
makes
for
revealing-
exclusively squares.
Makes revealing things so much more tedious.
Now, if only I could punch into the ethereal plane.
There we go. Okay, cool. They teleport into a room with a bunch of spiders. And I'll slide Vexel back into his position. Cool. Next up is
The boy himself.
spider number 2.
Oh,
Who?
oh,
The
yeah,
one-
him.
It's the one in this room. Reveal area. See, this room's perfect. Squares all the way. Fireball, strength save. You're the only target for these, so
15.
you fail. I'm gonna be honest. You can't pass. You're not strong enough.
Yeah.
It's fun to
Physically
watch
or
you try.
mentally.
Mentally, he's definitely powerful enough to pass. Physically, you're back in spider-based control. We will use the fireball to destroy the fireball and his friends. They're the only thing that can. Oh yeah, Baylor will jump in on initiative count 0. Because now enemies are in places. Vexel's up. How much speed does this boy have? Oh, and he's in his Super Saiyan form to begin with, so he's
He
quite-
should have a lot.
Yeah, he's not slow by any means. Don't get me wrong. Him gonna do a boop, boop.
Court will also be shouting to him.
As Tikio said, they have some shielding. One of my punches did nothing. So it's probably worth us grouping together.
Fair enough. In which case he's
But
gonna...
I can switch off that shielding.
If he's been told that they have strange defenses... Oh, he does have... Could try this.
I mean, Court doesn't know what he has. Court's just letting him know what he knows. Communication between the warriors and all that jazz. If he has something that will just cleave through magic like a hot knife through butter, so go for it.
He doesn't have that, but he has a thing that doesn't technically... He has a thing. He has a thing that could work. He'll run up. He needs to land a hit on them, which is difficult because their AC is quite high.
He's not using his ace move, is he? God damn.
I mean, he's in Super Saiyan, but he's not doing this for damage purposes. That hits. Even casting shield wouldn't help in that scenario. Cool. The damage is irrelevant because he realizes nothing works, but he can force it to make a con save. Because while it's immune to damage, it's not immune to being stunned.
Well, there's the I suppose Vex is a smarter fighter than Colt is.
We've
Colt,
just had the Goku Vegeta thing of Goku's plan is punch it harder, Vegeta is let's use some technique on it.
yeah. Meanwhile, Colt just saw bonk, nothing happened. He's like, oh damn.
Oh.
To be fair, if he hit on the first one, he might have tried that because action economy. But because he ran out of action economy, he was like, nope, gonna get some distance and think this through. Meanwhile, Vex is like, I have an idea.
I have a plan. I have a
Is it-
cunning plan, my lord.
Is it a cunning plan? Is it as cunning as a fox that went to the University of Cunning?
It very well might be. Yeah, that's good.
Is your cunning plan to hit them again? How did you know, my lord?
Ah, nice, it failed. It is stunned. Vex is
Good.
stunning.
Yeah, Vex just calls back to Colt. Turns out stunning them works. Why didn't I think of that?
Why do I think of stunning though?
You always forget.
No, I don't. Yes, you do.
Oh, but yeah, that's Vex's turn. I mean, he could obviously punch more, but it would do nothing. So he's just gonna leave it stunned, and he doesn't have the.
He could patient defense. So if anything comes at him, it's got disadvantage.
Yeah, he'll patient defense. Why not? Sonia, you're up.
Alright, so Joseph, I know I ask a lot of really stupid things, but
Mhm.
but this is gonna sound very normal, and very one of the weirdest things I've asked you. So Joseph,
Uh-huh.
do any of these spiders speak sign language?
Like. Yeah, fuck it. Like, some of them do, some don't.
Okay,
There's one spider called Deaf Terry,
that's a very
and he
hurtful
knows
thing to
spider
call
sign
him.
language.
My name's just Terry. He signs at you.
Look, I didn't say that. Fireball said that. I
Yeah,
think
he's
that's
signing it at Fireball. It's I've decided it's this one is Terry.
Like,
I
he's
think
gonna-
that's very hurtful.
He's gonna web Fireball up even more.
My
Basically,
name's just Terry. Cries.
like my action's probably going to be the same regardless of what they do, but gonna try to be like
Fireball, so-
nice, and the Sunyas are gonna like sign to the spiders and be, because obviously like different dimension, they can see us and I can see them. Like where is your father, mother, leader spider? Because I want to try and talk them, because I did see everyone not kill, but everyone's rushing in to kill, and this didn't go well last time, and I want to try and be peaceful. I want to go talk to Daddy, see if it can get you to stand down, and I can get us to stand down. I'll be at the end of this corridor, is my guess.
Is that your like thing? Is that the thing you're gonna do for your turn?
Technically no, I'm gonna cast a spell, but that's to cheat.
Sure. Their general response is, we'll let you talk to Dad as soon as Fireball's dead.
Fair. I'm still gonna guess that they're at the end of this corridor. So, not you know which one it is, Joseph, and I never remember which one it is. This Sonia moves to here, and then casts hamster ball around.
Cortex Spear of Resilience?
Yeah, because then they can use their movement and other people's movement to move several people.
You're gonna hamster through, okay?
Fume, if you don't want to be in the hamster ball, speak now or forever hold your peace.
You're putting us inside a hamster ball?
Hamster Ball can only target one person.
Can it?
Yeah, it doesn't target.
Yeah,
multiple
it's
people.
Yeah, it's just you, right? It's
you
one
put a
person's space.
single- Yeah, it puts one creature. Technically, you can fit more things inside, but it involves like targeting a creature that's quite large, so that the ball is like the maximum size. Everyone jumps in a bag of holding that's on the creature, cast it on the creature. The
I
creature
mean,
then
I
shrinks
will
down to a
say,
smaller size, and a bunch
if
of
you
people
want to
die.
grab the ring, you can have as many people put in a ring as possible, and then cast
Yeah,
it.
true. If all of you jump into Fume's ring, you cast it on Fume, then Fume could hamster along like that. You wouldn't be able to get out of the ring. Well, maybe one of you could, but you'd quickly run out of space. Definitely not all of you.
Yeah, it could be like me and Sonya in the sphere, and everyone else inside the ring
Yeah.
until the sphere breaks.
It would be a bit uncomfortable, but you could do it like that. Yeah.
We've been uncomfortably close before. We did survive together for 200 odd years.
Uh,
If you want to do that, that's a thing we can do.
once it gets to your turn. I'm guessing for like the people in ring.
Unless the DM is like, no, getting in a ring is a free action, then yeah, probably.
It'll be until you. It'll be. I mean, yeah, you can hold your spell until their turn
Sure,
if you want.
then
Because I don't know what your actual plan here is, but I'm like happy to go with it because you usually have plans.
yeah. So Sonia's
Are you gonna let the punchy monk boys know any of this?
how? I literally can't see any of you.
You know, Colt went into that corridor.
Okay. And that doesn't tell me where you are.
Because you're very fast.
Okay.
I mean, if
The issue is like your characters are all incredibly fast, and if we can't see you, we just assume you've gone somewhere hundreds of feet away.
like if we use the movement thing and go past you, I'll try to see on the way
I mean,
past.
you know that he speaks sign, so you could sign it to him.
Oh, it's fine. You're not in the ethereal realm, so I can speak the Queen's English.
I know, but if you're in the sphere, if you're using hamster ball, it depends on how the DM wants to rule whether sound can pass through the orb or not.
True.
I'll say that because, like, spells that deal thunder damage, which are based on sound, can't. I'll say that sound can't, because it does say in the spell that I believe only breathable air passes through.
But it also says that it's transparent, so you can sign language through it.
Sure.
Yeah, you can see through it, but I'll say you can't, like, speak through it.
That is an
And you know that
interesting rule to think about.
yeah, that's why I brought it up, because I was like, hang on, how's this gonna work, communication wise?
You can also write on it, I suppose.
Didn't think of that.
You just draw on the side of it, like, okay, cool, this is the plan.
But then he's
Let's
like,
get a copy, mate.
he writes with I don't know, he doesn't have a pen or nothing, but he just writes, "You wrote it straight for you. I can't read it backwards."
That's exactly what I was thinking. But yeah, so plan is Sonia that's going right now will hold action to like cast the thing. Actually, wait
Yeah?
a minute.
For a
No.
moment there, I thought you were just gonna make the joke of Colt writes, "Sorry, I can't read."
No, he can.
Yeah, but he writes that. He writes that he can't read.
Okay, he's just being a troll then.
Better yet, yeah, I've done a lot of talking and things. It makes more sense. This Sonia, who is one of the simulacrums, will have used their whole turn to talk to spiders and explain the plan to Fume. It'll be the next one, who still goes before Fume, who's the original, who will cast the circle around her and Fume once the others are inside.
Cool.
That
Then
that
is-
makes sense.
So is that your turn?
Yeah.
It is this phase Spader.
Spider.
And it's probably gonna go beat the shit out of the people who've just appeared.
Also, just for reference to Fume, I would have explained to you that the spiders on the other side of reality, so you now know that there's a bunch of spiders in the ethereal plane. That they said they're happy to let us talk to Dad once Fireball's dead.
Oh, not another one asking for us to let Fireball die.
I know it does happen a lot. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you know that. We're still going to go ahead and try and talk to them before that, but...
Okay.
So what does Spideri do?
He's gonna try and attack Sir Galahad, probably.
Wow, not Sir Galahad.
It's the thing to do, quite frankly. Quite frankly.
It is quite frankly.
Oh, pressed the wrong button. That's not good.
Press the wrong button. Looks at... What did you press? Instant death attack. What? No, ignore that, ignore that.
No, that's later.
That's in their
Pretty
phase
sure
4.
that's not.
I do not consent to an instant death attack.
I agree, yeah.
On the bright side, they don't have phases. That would be a
Wrong.
little bullshit.
They
but,
all have
you know.
phases. They're phase spiders.
True. Never mind. They have infinite phases. It's actually one of their actions. Is to phase. So you're right. Well done, Andrew.
What a fucking shit joke.
You get a DM inspiration for that one.
Yay. Gets out chalkboard, adds 1 to the tally.
Start using them.
They're going to cast a spell. Good old spell. Yeah, so Galahad's gonna make a con save or take some dams. Constitution. That's not great. On the bright side, it's not horribly damaging. We'll use this one. Wow, that was a garbage 8th level slot. Still, there's some okay damage on Sir Galahad, but he's still got a fuck ton of health left, so... Alright, there we go. It's not exactly the most painful thing in the universe. You go back. There, perfect. That will be that one's turn. Fiery Ball. You're currently free to do stuff, because you're no longer on the Phase Spiders team, because the one that was controlling you is stunned.
Okay.
So while it is stunned, you are free to do things.
I did go to the what the fuck's it called? The ethereal realm, didn't I? With the other guys.
That sounded like you said the cereal realm. Joseph, can we go to the cereal realm?
Yeah.
I think Joseph might have died.
No, I couldn't hear you either, Lawrence. I only answered your question because I could hear you in your room. But no, you're not in the ethereal realm.
Okay. In that case, I will. Apologize and move up here.
Ah, cool.
Who are you apologising
Away
to?
from the face.
Yeah, why are you apologizing?
To the people here that I fireballed.
Ah, fair enough. You
Ah,
are still you do still have the webbing in you, but
Ooh.
currently it's just not being like pulled on. You can attack it if you want.
Yeah, can I attack it?
Yeah. You know it's not immune to fire damage.
But uh, I'll
I will
fireball
just
it.
I'll reveal the area first before you just decide what to do.
Okay.
So you found some people who are like, oh hey, you're the guys who are gonna go see the boss, right?
Yeah.
All right, just through that door. Hey, what's with all the like ruckus down the corridor?
Oh, the phase spiders have gone a bit mental.
Really? They're so calm and collected.
Yeah. Like
Terry's
the
my best friend.
yeah they're on about like someone called, oh, what's their name? Um, Susan Spiderson or something.
Actually, hang on, I'm gonna roll something real quick. Yeah, Terry was just about to tell me this story where, like, the whole reason that they're here is because they want like revenge on someone, but he didn't tell me who yet. He was just about to, though. I really want to know the end to that story.
Hey, do you know who it
Yeah,
is?
Yeah, do you?
they mentioned someone called Peter Parker.
Oh, fair enough. What a bastard.
No,
I
no,
know,
I'm
right?
sure that I heard that they're good friends with Peter Parker.
No, this he teamed up with a guy called Venom. Turned all evil.
Fair enough, I guess. I guess we'll get that guy one of these days.
Yeah, watch out for him.
We'll have to
He's
try and get
dangerous.
some pictures of him to learn more.
Yeah. Ah, we should
Yeah,
also post it to my blog.
exactly.
By the way, name's James.
Names
Friends
and
call me JJ.
Yeah. Middle name Jonah, last name Jameson.
yeah. My name's Otto. Surname Octavius.
That's weird. You don't
Fair
look
enough.
anything like an octopus.
Wow, Steve. I didn't expect that from you.
Yes, Steve.
But he definitely does look like he has the power of the sun in the palm of his hand.
I mean, there's definitely a little sun inside of him, yeah.
So, if you don't mind, I'll be moving on.
Yeah, just through the door.
Cool.
Actually,
Um,
now that you're close enough, the door will just automatically open.
I mean, I've used the 30 feet of movement that I would normally have.
Yeah, but it's an automatic door.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I can't
Yeah, but
actually move into it.
you'll see down the corridor, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
There's just a bunch of people who are like, oh, you guys.
Yeah.
We've been messaged about you. Just, like, come on up.
Okay.
I'm sure our large spidery friend will be happy to let you guys pass and talk to the boss. Should we buzz him and like let you know let him know you're on your way.
Sure.
Okay. Cool. Is that your turn, Fireball?
Yeah.
You could shoot yourself with. Do you have you have like fire touch? You could do that to yourself if you want to heal.
Yeah,
a bit, I guess. Or
I'll
yeah,
fire
you
touch
could
my...
you could fire touch the web. Sorry, is what I would
Yeah,
suggest.
I'll fire touch the webs.
That will at least hopefully damage them a fair amount.
Yeah, I'll do that to myself.
God, I love how I've got this whole plan and then there's just the exact same plan but chaos happening up the corridor.
Andrew, I've devised a plan. Fireball. I have a plan.
I mean, the phase bears are still going to be chasing him, right?
Nods.
Mm.
All,
Look,
it's hard for you guys to tell, but all the people in this dimension like know that all the phase spiders always keep one eye tracked on Fireball.
yeah, well, I've gotten rid of the web, so, and these guys seem chill. They'll help me out, right?
Roll fire touch. Roll the attack. Because the webs do have AC and health. You do need to actually attack them. You miss. Well, you don't miss, but you fail to damage them. But I will say they take more tick damage from being on fire because they're touching you.
Okay.
But they are still held together.
Okay.
Sonia! But purple. Purple
Yeah.
dot Sonia. You're up.
That's the hold action spell one.
Yep. Then it is this one, who is gonna... He's gonna actually wander off and just do stuff. Like, I mean, Sonia, you can see he's just standing where Fireball is over him menacingly.
As you do. It's entirely fair.
Cool. Sonia, you're up.
I guess just
Ready to jump in ring?
yeah. I ready my action to say yes.
This one's gonna try and attack Bethany. And more than likely not do amazingly, but give it a shot. Where's Bethany's things? Oh, Jesus, I forgot she has like a million resistances. Still, Spider doesn't know that, and it's just gonna cast Blight again because that's the way, innit? Oh, damn, she's really con. And this spider will use its 8th level slot. Also, their DC is not 13. For reference, it's just the thing that lets me set their DC is broken on those sheets as well. It's really weird. But she still passes? Yeah, she still passes. By just. And takes half of 50 necrotic damage. She's a little pissed off, but otherwise unharmed. Cool. And it's now her turn. Vengeance.
Vengeance.
I see we're doing vengeance. Is that what we're doing? Seems to be what we're doing. What are you? Ah, right, she has that now. Oh, Jesus. This thing's fucked. Okay, these two immediately take some damage. Because they are standing near Bethany. She's too hot.
Agree.
Three, two. Six. Oh God, why do things never type when I want them to type? Be the way that I want you to be, and no other way, please. Thank you. And now it's time for them to get, in an ideal world, eviscerated. Because these ones don't have their things yet. Go gadget stab. That one will cast shield and it will miss. She'll try and stab the other one. The shield, it does nothing. I know what they're doing there. They've seen this occur and they're like, I know what I'm spending my next turn doing. I put my defenses up. Jesus, this is painful. And then she's gonna do some more stabbing. Yep, shield is useless against that. And that one. Wow. This spider getting fucked.
How hard?
I mean, have you seen the damage rolls? Getting destroyed, man. It's getting wombo comboed right now.
Good.
Ah, we have any. For reference, after this spider took all of those attacks, it is very bloodied. But still alive.
If only I could see how impressive this was.
True. It's incredibly impressive. Fume, you're up. Fume.
Operation Hamster Ball.
Go gadget
Yo.
hamster.
The bestest of boys.
Cool. So all the Sunyas are like.
I'm just-
except,
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
move them all over there.
they're all loaded into the hamster ball.
And then
And then that Sunya's ready to action occurs, and you get bubbled.
Bubble.
Okay, and then I will roll our bubble 30 feet forwards.
I think you move at half speed when you're in the bubble.
I
You
will
can
roll our
dash.
bubble as far forward as possible.
Fair enough. You can start dashing and move at 30 feet. Technically, also technically, other creatures can push you.
Yeah, that
Okay.
that was kind of the idea.
Come on, let's go.
Weirdly enough, that's the
Clicks.
noise in my head as well.
Yeah. It's the squeaking noise of the bubble going across the floor.
Yeah. Because it was weird, because in my head I was like, why is it making a squeaking noise in my head?
Then it is Sir Galahad.
Use your limit break.
You'll give it his best shot, man. Yeah, he'll give it a try. Go stab him, McGee. That's pretty fucking good.
Have you met my friend Stubborn?
Actually, he's gonna take an he'll do that one because he's already done it. So there's no backing out now. How much health do these things have? Lots, but not infinite.
Lots, you see.
To shreds, you say?
And then, on the bright side, as far as you can tell, you haven't encountered a damage resistance that the little spidery boys have yet. They may not have any. Or they might just have one. Who knows? Cool. He's gonna do that. Then he's gonna fly over here and attack the one that Bethany was attacking, because together they might kill it before it can put its defenses up. What a pack tactic-y boy. And then minus. And yes, he puts down one of the spiders because the ones in the other realm had not put their defenses up like fucking fools. Oh yeah, and the spider will get an attack of opportunity, but its attacks are. It could try and do this. And it misses. Very pog. Galahad's gonna turn around. Try and attack again. Come on. Roll the die. Very pog. Galahad strength save. Galahad slightly passed their strength save, so the webs like get shot at him. He still takes some damage because that's how they go. But it's not lots. And then he gets his last attack off. Oh, nice. Very pog. Unfortunately, it's not enough to kill, which means bad. Sunya, you're in a ball. I assume you do ball things.
Ball things. Relax
More
on the
ball
couch.
things. Terry, you're up. This one is most injured.
I clicked the wrong page.
Hopefully you can kill it before it casts spell.
Terry is unaware of techniques. Which one did you say?
This one is most injured. That one I think is bloodied, or at least very close to bloodied.
Sure, Terry will move to other side. So they get an attack of opportunity. The other one does.
Yeah. Oh no, they don't. They've already used their reaction. They tried to attack Sir Galahad. Both of the remaining spiders tried to attack Sir Galahad when he moved away to attack the other spider.
Nom 30.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. What is that? Grappled? Alright. Strength save, right?
Fucking hell. Yeah.
Wow, what boys. Yeah, he is grappled. Roll your damage for the 2 attacks because both of them hit.
How's Spider looking?
They're injured. If it was, technically wasn't bloodied before, but it is definitely bloodied now.
On.
Hit. Minus that. Deal up, but very injured.
That's a shit roll.
And it missed.
I also completely forgot, since it's at the bottom of the list. I was meant to do that first.
Ah, wisdom for both.
Yeah. Oh, they're scared of the Terry. Yeah.
Neither one is scared of Terry.
Oh, he's just too adorable.
He is far too cute, yes. Is that your turn, Terry?
Terry is all terried out.
Pat, pat, pat.
Oh yeah, I
We
forgot.
have two Terrys now.
Terry has legendary actions.
Digusto
Couch.
Ball. Got it. Oh, initiative count 0, the Baylor will get involved. Because this is happening. Wow, well done.
Terry Legendary's the guy.
Very pog.
Oh, very
yeah.
pog. Let's do a teal. That hit.
Yeah. Oh no, not prone.
Yes, strength save or fall on floor. Slip on banana.
Oh, he's so close to death. Actively hanging on by the skin of teeth.
I think I can get it. Yeah, I can hopefully get him down with the last two legendary actions before they have a go.
Which reminds me, Nails and the guy who's on your team now actually need to jump on the initiative order as well, because they're 50% of the assault team on the other side.
I love the salt team.
I mean, Terry's on it, so it's clearly the best team. Cool. You already told me that. But I think she has less than Vexel. Yeah, she has less, but I think more than... Sonia, roll a d20.
3.
10, cool. You get beaten in initiative by
Take that.
your ally, so it doesn't really matter. No, not like that. That. Cool. Perfect. Cool. Colt, you're up.
Gets perfect timing for roll 20 to crash the second you said that.
Oh,
Colt,
perfectly
it's your turn.
timed.
Roll 20 crashes.
Roll 20 like, oh, here I go crashing again. Okay, so just straight up, gets out lizard, walks, like, releases the lizard, like, reaches into gay, pop out my iron flask. Oh, bloody hell, that loaded back in quick.
20
walks
foot, right?
Walks up to this guy, and just like, shield's gone to Tikio. Is it gone?
Nods.
Tio.
Aye, mate. Punch away.
It's
Colt
any
just...
magic field is 20 feet radius, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll just stick that as a thing on you, just so that I
I
know.
mean, it's only going to be active for a couple of seconds. I'm not going to keep it out. Well, unless this spider is like really just off it with us. Because Colt just like flicks it on the head, on the face, and just says, "My taxi can land now, so just be chill with me and my friends, and nothing bad happens. You cool? We're not here for you. We're here to speak to the big boss man of the place. Didn't even know you were here. So you gonna chill?"
I mean, sure.
I don't believe you.
I know I'm loading up your sheet to roll. Do it. Just narrow his eyes at him.
He's clearly lying. He was killed by Fireball and is extremely resentful towards him.
If he was killed by me, why the fuck is he back?
Well, evidently he's been resurrected somehow. Well, you can rest assured the same won't happen with me. However, you're in the way, so I'm gonna give you one last chance to back off, or else.
Look, I'm more than happy for you guys to go past if you just let us kill that little ball of fire that murdered all of my brothers and sisters and me.
Not forgetting me. That me part is very important.
I mean, yeah, my brothers and sisters love me just as much as I love them. It's very
You know
cruel
what?
to murder me and take them away from me.
You know what? Since this seems like a spat specifically between you and him, I'm just gonna let you guys figure it out. Okay?
Okay.
Leave the rest of my friends alone, or else that shield goes back down, and then pay in town population you, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty amenable to that arrangement.
Vex, we figured it out. Things are chill now. Puts the lizard away.
Sure.
Oh, and make sure you tell your friend. Points at the one who's like dribbling on the, because he's been stunned by Vex.
Yo, bro. No, let's just go kill that ball of fire, and then the rest of them we can just leave. Nods.
Spider high fives.
Well, he doesn't nod. He dribbles, but you know, he
mean,
dribbles
yeah.
approvingly.
Again, Colt is just like, if this is a spat between you two fight it out. Don't involve everyone else.
Is that your turn, Colt?
Yeah, if we're largely just okay with these spiders now and we're gonna go through, Colt is like, I'm not gonna waste all my strength beating you guys up if you're just having a spat with one person.
No, 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 spider. Kill.
Spider.
Spider kill. Bonus action, Misty Step. Walk up to Fireball. Eat his face. Na na na. Spider, spider.
No, 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 no.
Bonus
No, no, no,
action.
no, 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 no.
Nice.
I am astonished at how good that was.
Here comes a spider, spider.
Spider.
Yeah, he's a good boy. Num num num.
Ugh.
If it gets to my turn, they're going to regret this.
Who are?
The spiders, if they're going to kill me.
17 hit Fireball.
Yes.
Can you give me a con save?
I can attempt that. Nope.
Ow.
5.
And that
Nice.
one again. Bloody hell.
You're poisoned and paralyzed for an hour.
Okay.
Also, you take like 47 damage from piercing and poison. Num num num. Cool. That is the spider's turn. TKO, you're up.
TKO is just going with Colt. He's just like, hostiles no longer detected. Enter idle mode. Follow ally. I mean, has everybody gotten through yet? No. Where is everyone genuinely down here, or is this just because they're in ball?
Ignore that.
They're just in ball. Yeah, all those characters are in the fume ball.
Right, so are we seeing Sonya come up the corridor in Hamster Ball?
I mean, not yet. The ball is not rolling extremely quickly.
That's what I mean. If Colt and TQ look down this corridor, do we see her coming?
Yeah, you see.
Just wait for Sonya then.
You
So
see.
that we can all, just waiting for Sonya so we can all regroup and enter in as a team.
Sure. Fair enough.
We'll get there quickly. We're moving. We're making a pace, Sonia.
Oh, she's doing that.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Looks down the corridor. Oh, she's doing the hamster ball thing again. Wonder where everyone else.
Is that your turn, TQ?
Yeah. He's just sticking by Colt.
Cuts to Ven, just like slinging spells, fighting giant things. Like, okay. He's gonna.
Since it's all NPCs in here, can we like?
Yeah, we can cut initiative if you want.
I mean, if everyone's happy with it, because it's just all NPCs or just the ones who are still fighting. All the player characters are like, we're done, we're ready to move on.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just keep sorting between Spider and Fireball.
Things will happen with them later. Yeah. So Fireball, it'll be.
I mean, I'm paralyzed for an hour. I'm not going to be able to do anything.
Yeah. So the gist of what happens is I'll clear initiative at this juncture because we'll determine what happens with these guys, the NPCs over there later on.
I mean, Colt did say to the Fear Spider, make sure you tell your friends.
I mean, yeah, but they just haven't had a chance to yet. Eventually, this one gets up and will psychically message the others. Well, it'll cast a spell, and the others will know. So that'll happen after a round of combat because he was technically stunned. So stuff will happen, but I don't think it'll matter because I don't think that fight will last more than a round. Yeah. I'm just gonna quickly roll one thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it turns out it's fine. Only one of them got acided to death.
Okay.
In the intervening time. But yeah, you'll probably just see Firewall get dragged off into the ethereal plane. At which point you guys are free to proceed.
Squeak, squeak, motherfucker.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Do you guys just like roll on by?
I guess.
We keep rolling.
We're gonna rolling. Baylor just squidging into any room he can.
Cold science. Where everyone else at?
Ethereal.
Inside me.
And that.
What's the sign for oh my?
Oh, I never learned that one.
Signs. Shouldn't we get everyone else back first?
We should probably just try to get this fighting stopped.
I mean, we have again signing. Signs. The only person they have a beef with is Fireball. He can handle them, right? Or he can handle himself.
The worry is more him attacking us.
Fireball paralyzed for 1 hour. Yeah, he could do it. He's got.
Colt doesn't know he's paralyzed. Colt is just like, they'll all descend upon him, then he'll just go boom and just kill everything.
Yeah.
That's what he does, right?
Technically, we
Hmm.
don't currently know if the ethereal
fate.
team, like, if they are still fighting or not.
Colt will sign a. I did ask the other spiders once we had confirmed that we are like not hostile anymore to spread the word among the other spiders, so they should have been notified by now.
Yeah, Sonia, if you look back, the ethereal teams, like, at the very least, everyone seems to be, like, not actively engaging each other.
Good.
Although you do notice, like, Ben did shoot a giant breath weapon at one point, which you would recognize in terms of strength was Great Worm level.
Uh-huh.
He's an old boy.
He's an old boy. I'll give him a hug later.
He is an extremely old man now. Oh.
Yeah, at the start of this game, he was just a boy,
What a bab.
but now, ancient.
Temporal bullshit occurred.
Because someone kept making him take really long trips,
Wow,
Looking at
they
you.
sound like a
Yeah.
bastard.
different planes of existence.
Oh.
Fuck whoever that was.
Yeah, don't know who it was, but someone did.
But yeah, these guys are just like, oh yeah, you guys. Yeah, just like head on through. Do you need a push? With your hamster ball?
Does TQ have sending on him?
I like the idea that, like, we don't need the spell up anymore, but we may as well just leave it.
I mean, Sonya likes the ball.
I mean, we all like the ball. The ball is great.
TQ
Ball
does,
is truth, ball is life.
TQ does not have sending.
Ball is sleeping with your life.
Joke's on them.
Cool. So do you just like roll up the corridor? No one's like gonna stop you.
Yeah.
Again, Colt is like, why are we not waiting for everybody else?
Wait, are you worried about everyone else?
Well, Colt's like, again, he's signing to you guys. We should work as a team in a unit, not split up.
Ben will sending to you guys of like, hey, what's going on your side? All the spiders have stopped attacking.
We figured it out. It's cool now. You can come back.
Okay.
If he sends a sending to everybody, that is.
I mean, he'll send it to probably Sonia.
And I could talk to you, so yeah, same message back.
Sure. He'll lane shift everyone here back over. At which point Bethany will say, "Oh my god, that was such a fun fight."
I know you did all of the important stuff, honey.
Yeah.
Nice to hear you had fun. But this
Yeah.
next bit might suck a bit.
Just keep on keeping on.
Yeah, I have some.
Always.
I have
We always keep
No, no.
on.
stuff that I'll do it on here.
Hamster mindset.
D8s, 8, 16, 24.
Hamsters live in the
Safe one.
moment.
Damn, son. That's for
Unless they
raw.
get too worked up, at which point they have a heart attack.
That's for raw, by the way. That's 108.
Fair
He's just,
pog.
he's just regenerating health.
What a fair pog.
So that,
I don't know what that means.
Neither do I, but when Joseph says young person stuff, I repeat.
Nods.
Nods and Gen Z.
oh,
Nice, I like that a
no,
lot.
420, don't do this to me. No. God
Nods,
damn it.
nods in Gen Z. Well, clearly Lawrence is younger than me then.
Fine,
how it
Gen
goes.
Alpha's the new thing, right?
Yeah, Gen Alpha. They're like all three, right? That's their thing. They're
I
all
mean, I think they're all at
four.
least school aged now. I think the oldest ones are school aged now.
They're like
I think.
4 years old at the oldest. Yes.
We should stop them before they grow too powerful.
Genocide's the only option, clearly.
I mean,
Oh,
you
God,
didn't.
I've lost.
I
there
wouldn't
he
say
is.
that out loud on a recorded thing if I were you.
And you didn't, Graham.
Exactly.
So what you're saying is genocide's the only option in Minecraft.
Not in Minecraft.
No, you can have peaceful life in Minecraft.
Yeah, why would I do that in Minecraft? That seems really violent.
No, that's what Minecraft's all about. Ultimately, is like building
In
machines.
Gary's mod, however.
Just grind things up.
Fucking
Yeah.
Gary's mod.
Do you guys just proceed down the corridor?
Yeah, we're just
Yes,
rolling.
one, yes, but two, I've lost Raw because I went to move him, and then Roll20 crashed mid-move.
He's
And I
there.
don't-
I've put him in the corridor. He was
Oh, there
in
he
like
is.
he was in void space.
Yeah,
he was-
he was in void space because it crashed mid-move.
Yeah, he
I love
he
me
was
some
like
void space.
yeah, he was just in the darkness.
Just in.
He teleports back in like, ah, that was terrible. There was no
Just
light
in darkness
anywhere."
is my new OC.
Just in darkness.
Just in darkness.
Is that just Insider's cousin?
No,
Yeah.
he hates that bastard.
I mean, he can still be his cousin and hate him.
Well, our names are very different.
True.
Just because our first names are similar doesn't make us related. That's not how that works.
Are you
That's
sure?
true.
Yeah, but we've got cousins who've got completely different names to us.
Yeah, but your first name being similar doesn't usually make you cousins.
True.
That's some goblin logic right there.
Goblin.
Goblin logic.
I only say that because there's a player who plays a goblin in another game, where they just claim everyone as their cousin if they have any sort of similarity with them at all, which has included like your first name sounds a bit similar.
Our middle names start with the same first letter. Thus, we're obviously cousins.
Yeah,
Must be. I'm
we
gonna
both
mark-
met this random stray dog at one point in the last 2 years. Therefore, we're cousins.
I mean, what are the chances of that happening elsewise?
Exactly.
This one is your ally. That's how that's how I can separate him off from the others. He's got the little heart.
Ah, heart.
I'll pop him there.
Yeah.
I was going to say because the heart is now the bit in the void space. No.
Yeah, but I
I-
can see the void space. It's
I
fine
believe
for
in
me.
only void space.
Doesn't sound terrifying at all. I can see in the void space.
I'm the only one who can see in the void space.
I can see in the void space.
I am the void space.
Fair enough.
So
yeah.
stop looking at me.
Okay. So do you proceed? Everyone in this room is just like, yeah, just go on
Yeah, we've been continuing for a while.
and move your token.
Where's the Sonia that I'm rolling with?
Hanging out in the void space right now.
Why is everyone in the void space?
What happened? Why has everyone ended up in the void space?
Because it's calming.
How much wider than the ball is this corridor?
The ball is slightly smaller than the corridor.
Good, good.
So it also squeaks off the walls.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Oh my god, it's so loud!
At least Court is behind you to push to make it last less long.
Ah, actually, based on what Joseph has decided, Graham, we don't know it's squeaking.
Yeah, because you can't hear it from the outside in. Yeah.
So it's squeaking so loud outside. It's just lovely and peaceful for us.
Court looks over his shoulder to Vex and he's like, "Is it bad that I'm curious of if I punch this, how far will it fly?
Pinball,
You know,
go.
Is that bad?"
Thought the same thing.
Can you just move us how far we get before anything happens?
Before something bad
sure.
happens to us.
You roll up on into this door, and then I'll reveal the next room. Which is also annoyingly not square. Fucking rooms not being
Goddamn
square.
rectangles.
It's not even rectangular.
Oh, okay.
Weird shape.
I was just going with squeak, 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 squeak.
Roll into room. You see a big phase spider. Just scuttles to one side. Actually, he'll teleport into the other dimension. Sonia, you can see Fireball like getting placed on a sacrificial altar, effectively, but it's in the ethereal plane.
Mm-hmm.
Then this guy's gonna step forward. Also, this room feels weird.
In what way?
Squeak.
I mean, Fireball, you're not there.
No, just as a representation of where my body is on the
Yeah,
ethereal
sure.
plane.
I'll just reveal the area. Fireball is there.
Look at that. The rest of that room.
Yeah, he's having a great time.
Fume. Quick question.
Yes.
Is it bad if I can see them about to sacrifice Fireball and thinking it's not the worst thing that could happen if it lets Word advance? Because I can bring him back later?
I mean, it is pretty bad of you. I do know we can just resurrect them as long as they're not doing anything like really weird.
Sonia, you do see them wielding a very dangerous kind of knife.
It's made of water.
No.
Is it the fucking movie knife?
Maybe.
Oh god.
Oh no, they've seen the Honor Among Thieves movie.
Wait, the what?
Wait, yeah, I shouldn't talk about that. That's weird to.
What's a movie?
You don't know what a movie is? They're playing in the ship all the time.
Also, it's just me and Sonia.
True.
I just like the idea of just Sonia realizing the existential crisis it causes anyone if she reveals that everything is fake.
So
Oh.
I'm like, where do we roll to, Sonia?
I guess for now we wait and see what's happening.
I mean, we have to roll further in, right, to let people in behind us.
These guys are gonna disappear as well, and this guy turns around and is like, "Oh, you're here, nice. So you guys
what?
want to go chat to the
Roll,
boss?"
roll, roll.
Yeah.
I was just going to say Colt would sign. Do you want me to push you guys through or what?
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Yeah, just while everyone's getting moved up.
While
Colt
everyone
will take-
shuffles in.
while everyone's getting moved. Oh god damn it! Roll 20. While everyone's getting moved up, Colt will take point and just be like, "Yeah, we're here to just. We'd prefer to just have a chat
I am here
and try to
also.
talk things out, but who?
Balo. He just shuffles
Oh.
in.
I'm here too."
Squeezes down the
Good.
corridor.
I take it, boss man has told you guys to keep everyone away.
The Baylor does not squeeze down the corridor. He has to awkwardly teleport between the largest rooms.
So, Sonia, you
Nope.
can see what's
Nope.
happening on the
What?
ethereal plane, you were saying.
Yes.
Yeah, this
Oh, yeah.
guy's just like,
I've
yeah,
also
you
had me coming
realised
through
they
a
can't
lot.
hear us.
No, you've been
Outside
coming
of
through.
here.
Yeah, what do you
yeah.
want me to, what are you seeing? Come on. Are you telling me, or are you just like letting
Oh
it
yeah,
go?
I would be relaying all this information since no one outside the orb can hear. I'd be relaying everything to Fume.
Okay, so how do we save Fireball?
Yeah, magically inclined people, this room feels weird.
Tikio still has all of his different enhanced sensory.
Room is
things
magic.
that-
Room is magic as fuck. Actually,
cool.
you would also see the magic is mostly coming from this guy. But yeah, this guy's just like, yeah. So you guys want to go meet the boss man?
I
I'll
take
open
it
like
it's just like a technicolor glow of like all schools.
legitimately, yes. It is every conceivable type of magic is flowing into the environment. It's really weird. You've never seen anything quite like it.
If
Oh,
if
yeah.
Sunya describes to me what's happening to Fireball, can I make a minor illusion showing what's happening to Fireball to everyone on the outside of the hamster ball?
Yeah. Also, Sonya, as you rolled into this room, it's like you feel it. You feel like you've just put your spell into someone else's hands. Is your current feeling?
Yee.
Yeah, you can do that. Again, you also experience a similar feeling of like you feel like someone else is almost holding your spell. Is the best way I can describe it. It's odd.
I
Although
don't-
you do feel you execute your spell with like some level of additional refinement. It's really weird. The spell seems almost easier to cast. But yeah, you make a little thing of Fireball lying petrified on a table with Spider with little red blades about to stab him.
Both Ra and Vex, since they're right next to Colt, go, is that normal for him? And Colt's just like, he's rubbing the bridge of his nose like, that is actually quite normal.
So yeah, you guys wanna...
We should stop that.
No, we had a deal.
We, again, you will ask again.
Who are ye?
Well, you know, you're the... I'm the person whose children you all killed.
You're not a spider.
Well, yeah, I don't always look like a big spider.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
I love how nobody's got anything to add now, because we're just like, well, shit.
I mean, it feels a bit unbalanced that you think annihilating someone is equivalent to people being killed that you can bring back and did.
Yeah, but you did murder, like, babies, to be fair. You murdered
it.
You showed up to my house and murdered, like, all of the babies.
Also, to be fair, you were working with an incredibly evil god.
Uh-huh.
Wait.
You guys work with tons of incredibly evil gods.
No, we don't. One of them's right there, and he's good as hell. Hello.
I'm sorry, do you guys not work with a mayor?
No,
Oh,
not
you
willingly.
don't work with that thing. It
I mean,
is just, it keeps latching onto us like a parasite. If someone could get rid of them permanently, that'd be great.
In fact,
several of you are holding
Fume
magic
has.
items made by them.
I confiscated this one. I didn't want them using it. Then again, they could probably just make another one.
I
I didn't
must say
think of
this.
that at the time.
That's incredibly hypocritical of you to be like, oh, you're working with an evil god at one point, and you guys are out here working with also an evil god. We're
We don't
both
work with
trying
her, we
to
don't do
save the
anything she
universe.
says.
I don't.
The rest of you can't hear it, but Fume is giving excellent arguments against this from, you know, trying to lip read on the other side of the pod, but like nothing's coming out.
Should I just put the orb down so you can join the conversation?
No, it's fine. We should
Yes,
should
put
stay
the wolf
safe.
down so the 30 charisma person can make good points.
I mean, if you want to drop it so we can join the conversation, go for it.
Sure.
I would like to point out, have never on purpose done something for a mare, have killed many hundreds of her. In fact, stopped her being able to make clones of herself, which almost ended the universe. My bad.
Yeah, but it got fixed.
Okay.
I actively don't kill, but a mare ganked so
We
many
are.
of her clones.
But
So
you,
yeah, right there with you.
I honestly don't remember ever damaging any of your children. I think I didn't take part in that fight.
no, that was Fireball. He killed all of my children. So
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
die.
But like, do you have to kill him in a way that he like can never come back, or could you just
No.
kill him like slowly over time, piece by piece, in a more torturous method that we can like fix later?
No, there's like one method of resurrecting him from the method by which we're gonna kill him.
Uh, could you please pick a method that has slightly more resurrection options?
Raw chimes
I
in.
don't
You,
think I
Raw,
will.
Raw
Would
chimes
you
in.
like some money?
You know, you
I
could
have lots
since
of
you've
money.
since you've already demonstrated the ability to resurrect creatures, you could kill and resurrect him and kill him again for each one that you lost. An eye for an eye, for lack of a better phrase.
No,
Uh,
I like this better.
Hey, how would you like your own magical girl water like franchise? They make so much money.
Nah.
I'd like how this is just like
We have
just
two,
getting nad no matter
we,
what happens
we
here.
have two 30 charisma creatures talking to this guy, making good points, and he's just like, "Nah, mate."
I mean, you
Like,
did
you're
show
gonna
up.
roll.
To be 100% fair him, you did show up and kill all of the babies.
I killed no one.
Also,
Yeah,
you
okay.
attacked
You-
us.
I knock people out.
Yous didn't do anything. Yeah, I attacked you when you killed all of my babies. I
No,
feel
no,
that's
the
reasonable.
what I would like to question at what point we killed any babies. I do not remember this happening.
Fireball showed up to my house. He cast a spell that killed all of my children. And bathed me in fire, which was not pleasant.
Now, I would request a question of what were your babies and you doing at the time?
Literally nothing. They'd just been born. You just rocked up,
Were
nuked my
they
house.
were they about to eat people?
No. They'd just been born. On a desolate planet with nothing on it. Except for me, who was feeding them.
Again, you're still not really bringing up any points that point this towards us having done anything wrong.
Yeah, you've done nothing wrong. That's why I'm letting you pass. Only Fireball is getting punished.
Yeah, I understand this. But is there any way we could like deal with an imprisonment term?
All of my
Also-
friends are asking is that you don't kill him
Sure.
in a way that makes it really hard for him to be resurrected again.
Sure, I will concede sending him to prison at the edge of the galaxy.
Sure. I mean, I was just about to bring up the point that he has a universe inside him, so you would be killing a lot of innocents if you killed him.
I'll just extract that from him.
I
I'm sure I'll
don't-
figure out how.
I don't know
Yeah.
how that works.
I'm quite happy to just like imprison him somewhere on the edge of the galaxy.
That's much better than the obliteration.
I mean,
That is a lot fairer, crime punishment.
Yeah, it won't obliterate him. There's still one way to bring him back to life. But yeah, we'll just send him to prison.
sure. Oh, goddamn prison industrial complex.
Suppose.
You know,
that's
I'm sorry.
quite-
I'm very ethically against the death penalty for things. I try not to kill things if I can help it.
That's fair enough, I guess.
It's
You
just
should tell your Fireball friend to live by that philosophy.
We
yeah, he just
try.
comes from like
Kill
a
babies.
he just comes from like a weird universe that doesn't have the same morals as ours.
Yeah, you watch as one of the spiders casts a spell on Fireball's paralyzed body, and it just falls through it. through some portal to somewhere else.
Doesn't
Note to
he come
self.
from like
Note
a?
to self. Locate that later.
Doesn't he come from like a reverse universe where you try to teach him morals?
Yeah, I mean, like I sent you that good version of me from that universe to like help you out.
So yeah, you guys want to go talk to the boss man?
Would be nice.
Nods.
Sure thing.
No one acknowledges a reference to Flume.
We might have
Yeah,
acknowledged it, but silently.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
He pulls out a staff, twirls it around in his hands a bit, slams it into the ground, and a beam of light opens up. He'll take a couple of steps back, and a sort of a golden beam of light appears in the center of the room. Anyone who steps into it will enter the final boss battle, or maybe just negotiation.
It's weird that he referred to it in that way.
I assume everyone jumps
Yes,
in.
everyone jump in.
Whee.
I swear to God, every single time I touch any tokens now, Roll20 is crashing. This is the 5th time it's happened this session.
To be fair, you're almost at the final fight. Or maybe not. Again, good chance you can talk him down, in theory.
Sonia will secretly say it with magic to Fume, though. Have your like reaction of eject people from thing ready if everything goes very south.
Place yourselves here on the map.
Oh, I like the map.
Yeah, it is the realm of a god who has put some more effort into their realm than Sunya. Actually, don't place yourselves on the map. I'll copy paste everyone over. It will save a lot of
Just
hassle.
me. Hello. Saj.
You appeared eventually.
Someone Sen.
I need to also quickly. I'm just gonna get the other Sunyas and things on this map just for when they
Makes sense.
inevitably show up.
You say inevitably. Maybe
Well, I
not.
mean, maybe not. There's a good chance you just talk him down. But yeah, you're heralded by a choir of angels. And actually, they will all show up at once because you're here to talk. Token.
Howdy there.
Bunch more angels, 4 dragons, and eventually God.
Let's do a big zoom on
Yeah.
God. Very, the vibes I get are very Azura's Wrath.
Yeah, that's a very Asura's Wrath looking character.
It's cold, but when he's juiced up on the sun,
He's juiced up.
And
Colt's
also
been juicing
Godhood.
up again.
You've been taking those solar performance enhancing drugs.
Yeah,
Rod just goes, ugh, tacky, bit much. And Close is like, if I get Godhood, I'm never gonna look like that. Don't tell him I said that though.
also behind him,
Barbarian Jesus.
further past the large white light behind him, you see several suns, all intricately oriented. And anyone who knows anything about magic or science stuff can either roll me Arcana, or what does Tikio usually roll for like the ship? Does he have like tool proficiencies for it or something?
Depends what he's doing. Arcana, I guess.
Sure, he can roll Arcana as well.
Would Ra not just straight up know he is a sun god? Would he not look at that and go, don't like the look of that? I know
Yeah,
that."
Ra can roll. Ra probably knows what's going on, but give me a roll from him. What's Ra good at?
What is Raw
I
good
just-
at?
Give me an Arcana
Eh.
with advantage with Ra, to be fair. I'll just... But Ra'll get additional information. His DC will be lower than everyone else's.
His insight is better than his Arcana, especially since he's looking at his domain. Would that
Yeah,
make sense?
It'll be fine. Just roll Arcana for Ra, and I'll give him extra information, and his DC will be a bit lower, so it'll be okay.
Yeah, because creature stat block, no proficiencies. TQ gonna roll as well, because
Also,
sciencey thing.
to be 100% fair, Rod doesn't exactly know what's happening with this stuff. It's using suns in a way he's never thought to use them before.
I mean, yeah,
He's still-
he figures out what it is, and he'd probably look at the other like god coat and be like, "What are you? That is mental. Why would you do that?"
Yeah, so Fume, you look at that and you just see a bunch of stars, you think arranged in a sort of... Like, your understanding of magic is, like, pretty well developed, and you think you see, like, what looks like it looks like some sort of explosive spell is being woven together with stars, is what you can effectively tell. Sonia, you go a little bit more in depth with the whole... you think it's weaving together a spell that specifically targets... Like, you recognize certain patterns in which the suns have been forged into that correspond to Wish, in that you think it's channeling all of that explosive power into the fabric of reality to burn away fate,
Yeah,
is effectively what you think.
standard Tuesday.
Ra believes that, like, this has used a large proportion of the power of the god of the sun to do. He's very familiar with how much power this would have taken, and, like, Ra maybe has the most important information. He thinks it might go off relatively soon. Like, very soon.
Just
If
sort of
it's-
cocks his head to everybody.
He's
We
like,
might want to get this whole situation resolved soon. That thing's about to pop.
it's like, it's
And I
either
mean soon.
it's either ready or it's about to be ready imminently, is what he believes. TKO again sees, like, he comes at it from a more scientific angle of, like, you get you
In
think...
fairness, he rolled the lowest. He's probably looking at it and just going,
That thing's redlined all me gauges. I can't even read that.
Actually, real quick, briefly, when you appear, you, like, go blind because your infrared vision is just, like, maximum right now.
everything. I reckon with him, every reading he can have is just.
I mean, yeah, the detect
It-
magic is also going fucking nuts.
It went to the max level, and it's just like emergency shutdown, fucking task manager, end task.
Immediately limits back to the normal
Like
visual
8K
spectrum.
resolution.
It's just like, oh god, this is so much. Yeah, but you can tell, like, you recognize a lot of principles of, like, the formation of stars and things that are going on that are gonna happen. Basically, he believes that a lot of these stars are going to go into a controlled supernova, is effectively his thing.
In Sephiroth wannabe.
I love how
And-
we've all just ended up slagging the guy off straight away. Tacky gold covered Asura's Wrath looking Sephiroth mother.
I said I thought he looked cool.
He's like barbarian Jesus.
He's barbarian, Jesus.
Jesus,
Well done,
barbarian.
you just described cult, well done.
I'm not barbarian, Jesus.
You
Like
come
the
back
voice
from
in
the
the
dead
sky.
all the time, Colt.
That's because I got Sonya as a friend, though.
And
It's
you,
never taken you 3 days to come back.
Yeah,
and
that's
you
why
love
he's barbarian, Jesus.
you love making bread and fish.
And carpentry?
Kinda,
Actually,
he did. He was the
actually,
one
I
that
do.
carved the gift.
He
Actually,
is barbarian Jesus. Wow.
Ah, no.
Very impressed, Cole.
Freaking Vex will just be like, "That's your name from now on, Colt." Or should I say, Barbarian Jesus? No, Vex, don't get out on the joke.
But yeah,
I
you
will.
guys are free to approach, or at least you can't sense any immediate hostility. All of them, you would guess everyone here is like honed on you and ready to jump if you try anything. But you're allowed to approach, as far as you can tell.
Progressing gradually.
God, I've got a hell of a readied action that I'm keeping secret from everyone else.
As usual.
Especially the DM.
Oh God, yeah.
You wouldn't want him to know about it.
No, because then you could think how it doesn't work. I need every chance I can get.
So do we at least seem to be cool to like get to the bottom of these stairs?
Yeah. He's very willing for you to approach. And he just once you get close enough, he's just like,
roll 20's crashed, so I'm going to leave it there and just start talking.
yeah, fair enough. He's like, so, what can I do you guys the pleasure of today? As he descends some of the stairs.
Hidely ho, neighborinos.
Well, maybe stop that for a start. We, you know what? I'm just gonna start with the small things. One, yeah, stop that, whatever that is.
Pointing at like the sun bomb. But Colt's like,
Initially, when I started looking for you, it was to give you an ass kicking because we all know what you've done. But I've kind of been to your realm, seen a bunch of your memories through like the black stones and things like that. Like
Sucks,
you've
doesn't
been
it?
using. Yeah, so I kind of get it. Point is, we were formerly an alternative, much less destructive ways of freeing you from that, and I'd be happy to help you with that in any other way that doesn't involve obliterating a whole concept out of reality.
Yeah, but I've learned this is probably the only way.
There's always another way. I don't know if you. I don't know what your. I understand that you had your own version of. I don't know what they might have taught you, but what the ones that I have always taught me that there's always another way. There's always another solution, and that moral has only been cemented even more by the friends that I've met along the way.
Well,
You
let me
should-
tell you about my friends. My friends have to rely on me for everything, and I'm the only one who ever comes up with solutions to things. And half the time they work out kind of okay. Most of the time they ultimately end up going really badly.
Also, have you considered that this whole plan might end up going worse for you than good?
Exactly. You say that all these plans usually go really badly. What happens if this one goes really badly?
Might do.
Secondly,
But at least I'll be free.
secondly,
and then fucking just gestures at everything.
look at what you have achieved. You're clearly capable of great things. Life
Yeah,
is a
but I
mixture of life is a mixture of good and bad for both of us. The point is, you don't let the good destroy the bad. Look at what you've created, or what you've achieved rather. You're clearly capable of great things. So if we have a idea that is a lot easier and simpler than obliterating whole sections of reality, surely it's worth giving a shot first. No?
Would it make you feel better if we just tripped Colt every so often?
I mean, my
What?
empire is built on a foundation of cruelty. It's horrible. It makes me sick to my core. I hate everything I've built. It all sucks. Because every single person who made it here, we had to go to somewhere else, find their doppelganger, and basically kill them.
No question.
Hmm?
Now this might be a long shot, right? But like, if
Yeah.
you hate your everything like this much, and you hate what you've been driven to become,
I do. I just want
Why
to
not
be
just
free.
leave everyone else out of it and just like, stop yourself?
Because I want to be free, and I want all my friends to be free. I've spilled enough blood where it would be an insult to their memories if I let them all die in vain. I can't just let all those people die for nothing.
Have you
They have to
considered
have died
bringing
for
them
something.
I mean,
back?
you 100% can. As
Yeah,
as a
as soon as
as a nihilist, I believe you 100% can let everyone just go for nothing if it makes you feel better.
I don't think so. Also, I will bring them all back as soon as I've freed them. If I bring them back now, I'm just as likely to kill all of my followers. If I destroy the thing that is binding them together first, then bring them back, then they'll all be okay.
So, do you know that the universe is about to end?
Yeah?
Okay, just checking that you know that everything you're about to do is entirely pointless.
I mean,
And you're only gonna make
maybe.
it more pointless by getting rid of this?
I suppose maybe. I mean,
But
once
like
we've resolved
so
this
in
issue,
actuality,
we can
when you
go-
resolve this issue, what you'll actually be doing is making everyone having died for for nothing anyway.
well, at least those people will live free until they eventually die. And
Oh
hey,
man,
Did you hear what you just said?
everyone dies eventually.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, legitimately they don't.
No,
Like,
there's...
legit, are you aware that like half the people you're talking to?
Yeah, you fucking... All immortals die eventually. Have you seen how many gods die?
Yeah, but they don't.
No, not really.
Yeah, they don't die, but, floating as a corpse in the astral sea is not exactly life.
Also, the entire multiverse is infinite, so there's many versions that people don't die ever.
Yeah, but
So-
I live in this one, where people die, and
So
eventually
question.
we'll all die. But I can at least help people live the best life they can live before they die.
Hey,
That's the point of life.
hey, friendo.
Yeah, Budensky.
So there's this other universe, right?
Yep.
Where like things are flipped so that like, and things aren't really like the connection probably doesn't make it that far.
Uh-huh.
How would you like to just like go on a vacation there with all of your friends who have problems in this universe, and instead go to a different universe where you're no longer, in close enough proximity to the people that you have problems with?
Yeah, but I don't live there, and I know people who are here.
I mean, actually, Fume, you make a really fucking good point.
Like,
why don't you
Yeah,
just
you could
leave?
just all-
we could just all go. It'll be great.
That
Just make a
universe
new
is-
home somewhere where you don't have these problems, and everything can start again, and you can make up for like live the life you want and not the life you've been forced to.
Yeah, but I
You
don't want to
mixing it-
leave everyone to die here.
No,
But
we'll
you
bring
don't
them
have
with
to
you.
leave everyone to die.
You can take
Okay.
everyone with you. Also, Fume makes a really good point.
You're
'cause that
so powerful. You can just jump that barrier with all of your friends.
The fates
mean-
in that universe are inverted as well. If anything, good luck, I do.
I mean, it's accurate. I could just abandon my home, and all my friends could just abandon their homes, and we could all just leave.
Yeah,
We
go
don't
somewhere where you're like not tied to the cycle you've created for yourself.
I haven't created this cycle.
You've
I'm the one-
100% created the cycle for yourself.
No, I'm just the one who... I'm just part of it, and I'm about to shatter it. That's the point.
Yeah, but
You're gonna
you're gonna
shatter
shatter it by
it
killing
like everyone
everyone
else.
else.
I'm not gonna kill anyone. This well, I'll kill one guy.
Yep, the issue is without fate, there's a lot of problems that happen.
I don't think so.
So, Fume is gonna spend 20 minutes on a metaphysics talk that proves that fate is entirely important to the universe, and hope that that wins him over slightly to be less gung-ho on the murder.
No, he's like, yeah, fate's...
Oh.
He agrees. Fate is like an important part of reality, but ultimately it just keeps me and my friends suffering forever.
Yeah,
And
but without
to
fate,
be honest,
you
I
can't.
don't care about that part of reality if it just causes infinite suffering.
Without
I'm
fate,
probably
you
just gonna
can't
destroy
fight
it.
against.
It doesn't cause
fate.
infinite suffering. You're just looking at this wrong. You're a moron.
No,
Also,
I'm
if
just...
you- if-
For the person's on the wrong end of fate.
Also,
If
if
I
you
was on
don't
your
care
end, I'd
about
be
this, why are
loving it.
you? If you don't care about this part of reality, why are you going through so much effort to
I was
obliterate
enslaved for
everything when you
700
could just
years.
leave?
No, I care about reality. I just don't care about fate. That's the part of reality I want to get rid of.
I'm just most insulted that you were like, oh, you were the right. Like, eventually, but like, it took me 700 years to get there. Some
And
of us
hell,
were enslaved for 700 years, you fucking monster. Like, way to mitigate my trauma.
yeah, I'd definitely be on
Like,
board with that.
wow. Oh, your trauma's the only thing that matters. Blah, blah, blah. Everyone else doesn't matter. Only me and my friends care. Fucking piece of shit.
Nah, your suffering is just as valid as all the other suffering. When we destroy fate, that will free you from being bound to us. We had a wonderful time while you were suffering. Because that's
that-
how fate that is just how fate has tied us together. Once we're both free, then both of us can be happy.
Or
I wouldn't call true neutrality without fate happy. If you take away the bad, you take away the good too. Surely you must be aware that there can't be light without dark. Friggin', you've taken the domain of the sun god. You must
Yeah.
know that there can't be light without dark and good without bad. You take away fate, you turn everything into just nothing.
I mean, of course you can have good and bad, but I'm not destroying the concepts of good or bad. I'm killing fate, which just binds
I
us
meant-
in this stupid balance of
you know
it
what I
enforces
meant.
the balance of good and bad. And I think
You
we
kn-
can weigh the good side down a lot more.
You know what I meant, as in
Mm.
good, positive fates and negative fates, having good things happen to you. If you take away fate in order to stop all the bad things happening, you're bound to stop the good stuff too.
I mean, all that will be left will be sheer chaos. And that's ultimately
The-
what I want.
And
Whoa,
I
whoa,
can't
whoa.
abide by
Wait,
that.
wait, pull this back a second,
I'm
right?
made of sheer chaos, and I do not think that's a good idea.
Okay, that is bad if she thinks this is a bad idea. Trust me. No offense, Sonia, but
No, I agree.
We will all be in charge of our own destinies. Nothing will decide our future. Everything
I mean-
will be...
We won't be in charge of our own destinies. Destiny won't exist.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not how.
So we'll not be in
Destiny will-
charge of
Technically,
anything.
we'll be in charge of nothing. No one will have a future.
No, I'm not... The future will still exist, because time
No.
will still exist. Fate will cease to be. Nothing will be predetermined anymore.
What I'm curious about is, you targeted the sun god specifically. Was that to target cult? You've
No.
taken what is rightfully mine. We were in the middle of chasing that down. You could have gone after the god of fate. Otherwise, go and punch Severus in the face. See
I
if
mean-
that helps you.
I specifically picked the God of the Sun because it is the easiest mantle to which to destroy fate from. Picking fate is
that is-
terrible.
that
I'd be
is-
binding myself to fate and then I'd have to die, which sucks.
Well, it sounds like that's what you're going to do already. It is the duty of the sun god to be a bringer of life, a banisher of the dark, not an obliterator of reality.
Yeah, and
also,
I'm
couldn't
about
you
to
have used the god-killing knife to just kill the fate god instead? Seems like you went the
Again,
long way
that
around.
that sounds way easier.
I could have, but the fate god was constantly keeping tabs on me. I couldn't get to him. Was the big problem. I needed a god I could sneak up on.
Man, this sun god you killed is sounding more and more pathetic every time we hear about him.
Oh, he totally is. That's like I said. I should have been the sun god.
Wait a minute. Puts a hand up to like God one or like go quiet a second. This is technically nothing to do with
you
you.
just shush. Never mind.
Look, I just realised. Turns to everyone else. That last guy was complaining about us working with Amir. This guy got the knife from Amir.
Yeah.
That is true.
Wow.
Why
To
was your
work
own
with a
follow-up-
mare, what kind of monster would take anything she offers?
Yeah, you
I
made
bought a
you made
knife
good
off
move.
Craigslist that says it kills gods. I didn't think it would work. I bought tons of things that I thought would kill a god.
I
Turns
bought
that was
tons
the
of
only
God
one
killing
that did
knives off
work.
Craigslist.
Sorry, you bought it off where?
Yeah.
Sorry, you bought it off where?
I went on the internet and bought as many weird artifacts as I could.
Wait, you can
Think-
buy weird artifacts on the internet? What is this internet?
Surely
Uh,
that- shoot, I
I've
was
been
gonna say
in a
shoot-
fucking ring for 700 years. What the fuck's the internet?
He like snaps his fingers and a phone appears in your hand and like
Ah!
and it has like it has Spatial open. Just search anything on there, and like a thing will appear that tells you stuff.
I
You can buy
search
stuff off it.
I search what happens if Fate dies on the Spatial.
There's a number of like articles that come up, many of them saying that like terrible things will happen to reality if this happens.
I just start reading the articles out to him and hoping that someone of these pair of people has made an argument this fucking idiot will listen to.
You know, since this guy was supposed to be the opposite of me, you'd think he'd be like incredibly smart. He is every bit as dumb as I am.
I'm into the like reading Calvinist beliefs at him and being like, I'm not a Calvinist, but they have some good points about fate.
It's
I'm assuming that is a joke that goes over everyone's heads
Yeah.
because no one knows what Calvinism is.
I will let one of
is
you
it related
who's
to
the best
Calvin
at
and Hobbes?
history roll a history
It
check
is
with
not.
advantage.
It is not. Calvinism is the belief that like there's nothing any individual can do during their mortal life to alter their eternal fate. Everything has already been predetermined for you at the moment of your birth.
Ah, I have not heard of that one.
I think the best at history is Sonia, probably.
What's my history like
All,
on
all
this?
of them are bad.
Histy good.
Is it just anyone can roll?
One person in the party who you all
Yeah, I
decide
would
will
assume
be
it's
best at.
Sonia. Mine's only 11.
Best one I've got is a 7. But that's it.
And would it be with advantage because everyone's trying
Yeah.
to help?
You can have advantage on it.
Good. History.
BRB.
Sonia, something occurs to you,
Mm-hmm.
and it is like you're searching for an answer to like this whole how do you convince him to not kill Faye, and there is one discrepancy in the two universes currently
Mm-hmm.
that you heard about, and it's that Fate's Bane exists in this one but not in the other one.
Okay, yeah. I sort of like had that thought previously, but it wasn't like something to mention at the time.
Was that not one of the ideas that we had? What is causing this cult to have such trouble? We were like, can we not just have Fate's Bane just like sit next to him?
You think Fate's Bane may know something about fate? Is
or how
thought.
break this guy's ties to it?
Hey, do you mind if I like give someone a call real quick?
Can I phone a friend?
I've used my 50-50.
Yeah, you can use your 50-50.
I'd like to ask the audience.
Back.
Yeah, so Graham, you just missed Who Wants to Be a Millionaire jokes. Yeah, I'm gonna call up Fate's Bane.
Sure. The phone rings.
Ring ring.
Rings. It hangs up, and then you immediately get a call back from Fate's Bane.
Okay.
You answer.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, sorry. I was mid decapitation. What's up?
Yours or theirs?
Theirs.
Okay. Just curious. So we've got like this situation where this guy is gonna destroy the concept of fate.
Wow, that sounds terrible.
Yeah. I realized you probably could give some good insight on this. Do you want to
Why is he gonna do it?
Because he's Shadowfellian, and bad things happen to him when good things happen to non-Shadowfell him, and all his friends of the same situation.
Oh, that's like really easy to solve. I just need to like go to the Shadowfell.
Mm-hmm.
Could you give me like I can solve this in like 10 minutes if you can give me like a ride.
Sure, I can come pick you up. Put phone to the side. It's like, hey, I know it's probably gonna take this long anyways because we're talking, but do you mind if I have like 10 minutes? Friend says they can fix this in like 10 minutes.
Are you calling Fate's Bane?
Yeah. This is me
Like-
talking to both parties, but also addressing it to like a god anti-cult.
God anti-cult is
Court
just like
will
what the
help
fuck?
your case. No, court will help your case by pointing and go like to the god him. Just be like,
Oh yeah, this friend of ours, name's Fate's Bane. You know, the name's kind of apt. They could probably really help you out in this situation.
Sure, you got like 10 minutes.
Awesome. Sonia vanishes.
Sonia, you appear on a large battlefield with Fate's Bane like cleaving people's heads in half, but is currently like one like it's the thing where the phone is like wedged on the shoulder.
Yeah. I also like the idea of like appears right next to Fate's Bane and it's just like doing the duck thing as they're just like swinging the sword around. It's just like
You get a
duck,
smattering
duck.
of blood all over your face.
That's fine.
It's like, He's like, oh, Sonia, you're here, thanks. Then you watch as the person they've just cleaved in half starts to like, it looks like time is rewinding on them, and they're slowly putting themselves back together, and then she like stabs them quickly, twists the sword, and they fall flat.
Stabs
again.
them all.
Yeah. So yeah, you wanted like the thing in the Shadowfell dealt with, yeah?
Yeah. Because this person
Cool.
believes that there's absolutely no way to fix it besides destroying Fate.
Cool. So like, take me to Shadowfell.
Grabs arm, takes to Shadowfell.
Cool. You and her pop over to Shadowfell.
Just pop
She,
over.
like- She balances her sword on her finger, and it starts to like point in a direction. It's like, okay, cool. That way. We'll eventually get there.
I mean, yeah, I can just like keep cheating of like plane shifting in and out closer to the location.
Sure, you start like gambling closer and closer.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's like, oh, gone too far, back that way. Oh no.
All right,
almost.
we're like maybe
Yeah.
a minute or two walk away. Let's stop here.
Yeah, sure. Starts walking, following sword. Everyone else is just like sitting there with God Cult, like, so. Got any hobbies?
Is this the kind of thing your Sonia normally does?
Yes, this is a normal Sonia thing. But don't worry, I don't often see her this motivated. Or direct. So things are probably going well.
Eventually,
Trust me though, this Fate's Bane person, they're probably...
Sonia, you get to a point where you feel very connected to, like, you can't see the future right now, but you feel very connected to it.
Hmm.
Like,
Do I
all-
assume this might be like the type of things that cult was tracking down?
yeah, it's similar to that.
Yeah.
And Fate's like, cool. So, like, what causes these is, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Fate's is just explaining to you.
Takes
So
notes.
Fate like gets around, but it gets sort of pulled towards negativity and positivity. So like more negative aspects of Fate get pulled into the Shadowfell. Hence why like there's not mirrored versions of more positive aspects get pulled into the Feywild generally.
That makes sense.
It's kind of why there aren't like duplicates of the people in the Feywild, but like structures are the same and stuff like that. It's interesting. But the one of the negative aspects is it links people's lives together. But it can kind of be solved if you've got the good old sword. You just have to like come down here and prune fate every now and then, like just like these little globules, by doing this. And then she just holds her sword into the air, and you watch as a bunch of the weird green fatey stuff starts to manifest and get sucked into her sword. It's like cool. Yeah, you just like it's a bit like maintaining a hedge. I just haven't found the time for it recently because I've been fighting a big war.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, we just like do this like 3 or 4 more times, and then hang on, and then like out of the hilt of the sword just pops a little green gem. It's like yeah, these bad boys. Sticks it in pocket. Do you want one actually?
What is it?
It's a little fate rock.
What's it do? I mean, it looks pretty, so I like it, but...
She says it's concentrated fate, and beyond that, I don't know, because I'm not really one for like figuring this weird magic stuff out. I just know a lot about fate.
Oh,
You
sure.
want a rock?
Yeah, why not? That'll be something fun to go over. Oh, speaking
Green
of
and
which, I forgot to tell you, I
do know one thing about them though. If
Mhm.
you suck on them, they taste like jelly beans,
immediately sucks on it. It's like, wow, it does.
lime flavored.
Stuff sucking on rock is like, oh yeah, I've taken up Fate Divinity now.
Ah, nice.
So definitely, this is all very helpful information. And I can actually start sending,
yeah,
like
you
angels
just
and
need-
things to sort this. Or try.
You just need, yeah, like an angel of fate should be able to like guide the blobs away from places.
Alright, so as soon as I stop this guy ending reality, possibly, I'll get straight onto that then.
Yeah, like also it's harder for me to come around here and do it just because I also don't really have I don't have the spells that let you travel between places
That's
like
fair.
this. I can call Alan to get around, or I do have some emergency things like items and scrolls and stuff.
But
just
not
to-
like infinite.
But yeah, not infinite. It costs money to go places, and I normally have to, And again, coming here is like a thing I would have to do quite regularly if I wanted to stop the general effects. Mind, like, this won't stop Fate's mirroring, but it will, like, it'll dampen the effects, kind of. And if you stay on top of it, people won't really, like, if you stay on top of it, people might not notice anything at all. It's the sort of thing of, like, it goes from you die over there, and then, like, the person over here gets, like, a medal or whatever, and or they gain £1 million or whatever the equivalent is. It'll be more like, something terrible happens to them, you wake up with, like, a slightly good feeling or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Or someone over here gets, like, stabbed, the person over there might just, like, they just, like, feel, my leg feels good today. I used to have a little ache in it or something, Basically, it makes the changes very small and subtle.
Yeah.
It can have a big ripple effect, but yeah.
And in the reverse of the other side, when something really good happens to someone, it doesn't make something really awful
Yeah.
happen to the other one.
If you win the lottery, they might like notice that they've dropped a couple of pounds or something, or a couple of gold coins.
Rather than losing all of their earthly wealth.
Yeah, but yeah, it's something that you kind of have to stay on top of. If you could like get some angels down here, like I think you can make like nets out of fate and like drag it up or whatever, the little globules.
Taking
maybe you might
notes,
need-
angels and fate nets. Got it.
or maybe like a fate vacuum cleaner. I don't really know how this
Ah.
stuff works.
You mean like in Luigi's Mansion?
Yes,
Oh my god, someone got my reference. Nice.
I get all of your references. You're my favorite.
Yeah. So where do you want me to drop you off?
Back on Battlefield, I guess.
Same place?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind just chatting. I could come along with you if you wanted, just to chat to this guy.
Yeah, you can come along.
Sure. Where are you guys? What are you doing?
We're in their domain, which is alright. So if you didn't know, the God of the Sun died. This guy killed him.
No, I knew that bit. I didn't know that. Ooh, go on.
He's essentially collected a bunch of suns to make a supernova wish to get rid of fate. We're trying to stop him, but we're also trying to do it non-violently, which is more difficult, but this
Oh, is
might
that
help.
what Alan said he was going off to do?
Maybe?
He was in the space battle.
Oh,
He had
yeah.
to get in.
I forgot. Yeah, Colt said that he was helping with the big fight that's happening outside for us to get in
You
here.
guys had a battle without me?
Look, Fate's being destroyed. I wasn't sure which way you joining us would help or not.
Sag.
But anyways, yeah, so, like, they've got, like, all these suns and they're getting close to completing an Uber wish, basically. And they think it'll solve all their problems. We're 99% sure it's just going to make everything either not exist or worse.
I mean, if you kill Fate, I think reality will survive, but everything will be really bad.
Yeah.
Everything just descends into, like, chaos, right?
And to be fair, a mayor controls chaos right now, so that's even worse.
Duh.
Alright, so El Teleporto
Sure, you come back
with a friend.
with a friend.
Alright, buddy. Both half done and not done, but can fix.
He immediately feels a sensation of, wait, my fate's been severed. What happened?
Told you.
It's as soon as fate's been appeared.
Yeah, that's
Again,
kind of their whole
told ya.
thing.
What the fuck? Why haven't I... Oh, God. Wish I knew about you earlier. She's like, yeah, sorry.
So, no need to kill Fate now.
In fact, actually, you not killing Fate can be beneficial, because Fatesbane has now showed me the process of, like, making this not bad. So
Oh my God, teach me that.
I can also teach you that, because I'm going to be teaching, like, a bunch of my angels to...
Yeah, then I'll teach my angels to do that as well. Yeah, teach me that, 100%. And then we can start resurrecting people.
Okay, so could we make a deal? You not destroy Fate, and then you and I spend the next week or so figuring this out with all our angels.
100% deal.
Alright, I guess everyone can go home then.
Sure, you just stay here. Yeah.
I love the
I'm
turns to
very
raw.
happy with this arrangement.
Sorry you don't get your powers, but this kind of works out best.
I was just going to say he looks pissed.
Yeah, of course he
At the,
does.
at the same time, he's just like, I'm not going to say anything.
I'm not gonna go. Shrug.
No, not-
kicks over tiny godly rock.
No, not as, what's the word I'm looking for? Huffy, but just in his head, just thinking, I'm not saying anything. What's the
I
point?
just-
They seem to have reached a conclusion on their own.
I just like the idea that Ra is a little bit huffy about it. yeah. Uh, him and you start talking shop. Fatesbane will get in there as well, just explaining how things work. He's like, sword. Pog sword. Yeah. They just start discussing.
Actually, he will step forward. You won't be needing my domain then.
No, I'll definitely need it. All my angels gotta be prepped.
Looks at Sunya. Well, one looks at Sunya. We could collaborate and have multiple angels working on it.
Look, I'll give you. You can be a demigod again. How about that?
Point sword at his throat.
Oh, come on. That was a pretty kind offer.
I am a fully fledged deity. I will not have my fate be blocked again, or be denied.
Best I can get. That is as much power as I can give you. As demigod of the sun.
You can voluntarily relinquish the domain. Besides, you won't even be able to hold on to it for very long. The portfolios of gods are only maintainable by those who utterly embody their responsibilities and their portfolio. You, unfortunately, do not.
Exactly. So take the demigod and take it
More
later.
about fate.
I embody the power of the sun. That's how I achieved this in the first place.
No, you achieved it because you killed him.
Yeah, but you don't.
Cold could theoretically kill you and take the sun god's portfolio. However, he is but a monkey punchy boy. He does not embody the sun at all.
He
Nah,
is
he's
but a
true, he's
monkey.
right. Nah, he's right. I'm not even
Did you
going to
just
argue with that.
freeze a cold?
He frees at
Jeez.
cold.
But yeah, he's just like, well, yeah, no, you can't just steal a domain from someone unless you embody it truly. If you just simply murdering a god is not enough to steal it. You've got to embody the power of the sun. That's what I embody the power of the sun because of, and then gestures to behind him, the great strides I've taken in channeling the sun's energy.
It's not great strides. It's madness. Any sun god could do it, but it's just madness. It's not maintaining this life in the universe. It's actively trying to destroy it.
Yeah, but we've just come to an agreement on that. I can grant you demigod status of God of the Sun, and hey, if I ever like die or retire, then you can become the proper sun god again. And I'll even hide your existence from the god of seals, whom Ra would be like. Ra would know that if the god of seals found out that Ra was not sealed away in their dimension, they would immediately try and find and reseal them.
Raw, this just seems like a win in every way.
Well, we'll end with one last thing. Puts the sword away.
As you said, gods die all the time.
And he pops back to his own domain.
Oh, that's a cold line to end on. There's a cold line from the god of the sun. Oh, but yeah.
Wow, I've never seen him that angry before. I'll have to go and talk to him later. I hope he's not pissed at all of us.
Ra is ancient Egyptian angry right now.
He is. He is a term in Yu-Gi-Oh! Saying draw monster card, attack again.
That's angry boy. He's angrier than them birds. Them angry birds.
Leans over and whispers to Negacold and is like, I thought your offer was pretty generous.
I'm a pretty nice guy.
I'm still not with you on that one. You have actively gone out of your way to kill a lot of people, let's be real.
Yeah, I'm about to resurrect them. And you notice he starts swirling a bunch of souls together in his hand.
Whoa, wait. As in, you're bringing back Sereth?
I'm gonna bring back as many people as I've killed. I only killed them because I wanted my allies to survive. I even kept all their souls safe.
Yeah, I need you to say that. Like, Court's stunned. Like, I need you to say that you're gonna undo that wrong. That specific one.
Yeah, I can bring him back. I don't know if I check my catalog. Yeah,
It's a
He-
big catalog.
like a large number of white lights appear behind him. They are all souls, and he's like, I'm sure one of these will be Seraph. Every person I have killed, I have meticulously kept their souls so that they could be revived later.
I'm only moving Court there so he can look at the list.
Colt, it's just a large number of white orbs, but you do feel particularly drawn to one of them.
Hey, Vex, how do you feel about this?
Yeah, Vex is walking over to it as well, and is like, you both don't know precisely, but you felt the life force from that soul before. Again, you sort of see the key of it, and
Mhm.
it's very familiar.
I also meant about his offer. Even I'd done my mourning and come to terms with the. I don't know how far down that path you went, Vex, but
Vex agrees. Vex is
Apart-
definitely.
at the same time, a part of me still kind of really wants to punch him just for fun.
I mean, there's nothing
you know
stopping you two having, like, a fun fight. If you wanted.
Yeah, but yeah, I do have the equalizer.
But yeah, you begin to watch as like the first layer, the first like row of souls descends, and they begin to take shape, and you notice the features of a familiar person called begin to manifest, and that's where we'll end it.
Yee.
Yee.
Fucking non-violence for the win.
Yeah, you did it. You managed the non-violent outcome.
Just talk to Fate's Bane.
Yeah, it was very much talk to Fate's Bane. That's why I was like, are you sure you don't want to bring Fate's Bane
Yeah, I
along?
know. But in the context of when you were asking that, there was other worries
Also, well done. That was a DC 30. Well,
for the history.
What,
yeah,
What,
for the
D-
history.
the history.
The history was DC 30 for you to remember. It was go chat to Fate's Bane and she can tell you the information that technically you could have solved this when you learn of his research plus like go talk to Fate's Bane after that.
Yeah.
Is the earliest you could have solved this.
Hey,
That's why I
a
was
solve is a solve. And-
It's true, even if it was at the last second.
And everyone is happy, except Raw.
Yeah, Ra's quite pissed.
Let's just say I'm thinking of like next time Colt tries to summon him, he just doesn't. Oh.
He just doesn't show up. He's
Fair.
Like,
Colt like
Yeah.
drops to one. Colt drops to one hit point. It's just like, oh god, why aren't you turning up? Ah.
Actually, another thing occurs, actually. I almost forgot. Cole, you feel something in you awaken.
Oh.
You feel a connection to... You feel a connection to heroism, is what you feel.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, I do kind of try my best to embody that all the time.
Something almost sparks inside of you. Cole, you are now the god of heroes.
Say what?
You've had the potential to become a god ever since the flashback where you learnt about where all the artifacts came from.
Okay, now,
You appear.
Joseph and James, can I ask for something silly?
Mhm.
Can Colt not realise
I'm gonna go with no.
I just
Because,
love the idea
he-
of him not
he'd be aware
realizing
of
he
his-
is a god.
he'd be aware of something changing in his own, like, inner strength. Like,
I mean, yeah,
stuff where he'd ordinarily go, okay, time to turn up a few gears, like, to, like, really amp up the damage, and then it would just be super easy, and he's like, why was that so easy?
like
How hard can I go now?
he might not immediately realize that's what he is, but Colt definitely feels like he's suddenly on another level.
Yeah, you
Does
put
this
Super
get
Saiyan
reflected in
4.
any mechanical way, or
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a bunch of stuff that I've previously sent to Andrew that you can increase about your stats and things. I just need to
Okay.
go find it and stuff.
yeah, cool.
You're gonna get a bunch of things, including the ability to like hide or reveal your godly form and stuff like that. You're gonna get a bunch of stuff. It's relatively useful.
What I might do is, with regards to
Oh, yeah,
Andrew,
also-
and mhm.
One of the
I was gonna
biggest homebrewy elements I've added to it is Colt, pick a stat that you want to be uncapped. As in, you can go beyond 30 in it.
Now, is it going to be dexterity or wisdom? That's the question. Because
That
Yeah,
is
he
the
is
question.
he is mad.
You can go either beyond 30 in dexterity or beyond 30 in wisdom. It doesn't make it like past 30. It just means that you can get there. I do believe Godhood does also give you a stat increase as well.
I mean, you're going to send us the thing.
Yeah, I'll send you stuff that you will get.
I'll think about it.
But yeah, you don't
'Cause
have to
it-
tell me now. You can take
yeah.
some time to think on it. because
With
that is quite
regards
important.
to Andrew's request, what I might do, that I've just thought of, did you see the Dragon Ball Z film where Goku first time gets God? Have
Yeah,
you seen that film?
Mm-hmm.
Battle
I
of
think,
Gods,
Andrew.
yeah, I
Andrew.
think I've seen that one.
But you know how come, like, he does the ritual, he gets the power, and then he immediately goes into fight with Beerus, and he tries to dash forward, and he dashes clean past him and just goes, Jesus Christ, that was fast. Like,
Well,
I could have Colt to do that, like, just throw a punch and then just be like, damn, I've been getting gains lately.
Yeah, I just
Like-
I want a little bit of roleplay from Colt where he is suddenly like OP as fuck and is like, I must have been training a lot. It's just like not shown.
Also for reference, you. Oh, I was about to say something and now it's completely slipped my mind.
Oh,
I hate when
cool.
that happens.
Colt, we get to be glowing hair gang. High five.
Yeah,
True. Colt goes into, like, what the God mode at some point.
I mean, yeah.
And-
If you don't actively suppress it, you just are in it because you
Actually-
are now God.
Yeah, his hair does turn
Alright.
gold when he, like, fully embraces it, but then Sonya, like, goes into her God mode at some point where, like, her hair's blonde and goes, oh, you're going blonde hair again, and then Sonya just goes, so is yours. It is?
You've
That's what I was
actually
gonna
went
say.
Super Saiyan.
Colt
He doesn't even know.
Colt would have only gotten God of Heroes or God of Heroism if you guys did the good ending for this. If you convinced him to stand down, that's when Colt gets God of Hero.
Nice.
If you chose to fight, you would have become God of something else. It would have reflected in your divinity. You would have still gotten rewarded because you still overcame a massive trial, which is beating a god in their domain. But it would have. I think you would have enjoyed the divinity you got less because you got rewarded for being a good boy.
Good boy.
Maximum yay.
So next time, no phase spiders, okay, universe is still ending. No universe ending in this specific way.
Maybe.
Technically new friend?
Maybe
No,
some-
next time we're gonna go free fireball from jail.
True, yeah.
Maybe, just so that Joseph does get to use the super duper God code stat block little sparring match for funsies.
Yeah.
You
That
guys
might be
can
where
have
Colt, that might be where Colt realizes that he's suddenly strong because he's on one hand he's like, wow, that worked better than I thought, or you're just weaker than I thought you were going to be.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, actually, that would
Punch.
make sense if we start next time with, I don't know, however much time has passed, but like you two having a fun sparring match, and then you being stronger than you thought, and then afterwards me pointing out, and then you're like, oh, my hair's what? Oh, I'm gonna look into this.
Oh, it could happen mid-fight. Like Colt could, like, be doing his usual, just not a normal punch. Just activate lightning blade, activate this, use that, use focus steam, use tempest unleashed, and then like when he starts like really firing at full power, his hair starts to flicker and shimmer, and then eventually
Sebastian
boom,
too,
turns
yeah.
gold, and he hits like a really solid punch, and then Sonya like brings it up like, oh, you got God from Colt's like, you what? Your hair's gold. It is? What? or just doesn't bring it up and just lets him just not realize.
It would be funny to see how long Colt can go without realizing he's God.
That would be funny.
There's a lot of people suddenly been contacting me and like been really grateful
I
to
would
me.
really like it if just like you walking down the street, like the hero of the town like approaches you, bows before you as you are God of Heroes, and you're just like, why is he doing that?
Nice to see you as well.
I mean, Colt would just be like, because Colt thinks he'll like be like a mega fan, like the adventurer, and Colt's
Yeah.
like, oh, you don't need to do that. I'm just a guy.
Yeah, just a regular guy.
I'm just
Yeah,
a regular old guy.
But that's what he does. That's what he says.
Yeah,
He's
just
like, I'm
just
a
like
man.
like the
I want
comparison
to punch you
earlier.
good."
Him
Jesus was very humble.
him being a
Oh
paladin.
God.
Yeah, but it's even funnier if he's a paladin of you as well. And it's because technically the god doesn't need to give paladins their spells. The strength comes from their own province.
Uh-huh.
So you wouldn't even be consciously aware of him unless he was actively praying to you.
And that
So
would
the
probably
thing of it
even
is-
give him a level up from you being so nice.
It's just he approaches you and is like, my vow is like fulfilled. Gets on one knee, sword like held aloft, and was just like, oh yeah, friendship. And you're just like, oh, there's no need for all that. I'm just a guy. He's like, what?
And just think, Colt, all of your followers, or at least not I guess like 25% ish or more of your followers aren't all sex cultists.
Yay.
Most
Hopefully.
of his followers are noble heroes.
Yeah.
Most of his followers are noble heroes, or at the very worst, just gym rats.
True, I guess. Possible.
The absolute worst is they're just some Chad who's a gym rat.
I mean, they all have to be considered a hero to qualify as part of your domain.
I was going to say the second that they touch steroids, rebuked.
Also, I'm gonna give some other stuff. I'm gonna give Andrew. I'm gonna give you all something for getting past this because you've all earned it.
I did have a specific thing in mind.
I mean, you're gonna get one thing anyway.
Oh, I
which
wonder
is-
I wonder who this guy's going to join then. If he just wants to be like one of Colt's, like, you know, star pupils or something.
I mean, he could. he could accidentally end up becoming one of Colt's
Angels
people.
or something.
Yeah, if he
wonder-
just like follows Colt around.
I kind of want to just, for funsies, homebrew a paladin of Colt.
Oh,
Like, it would probably, like, in reality, it would probably just be like a Ghost of Devotion paladin or something.
Oh, I really like the way that their smites would work. I've thought of a custom way for the Cult One smites to work. Is
What, they'd be lightning?
yeah, they're lightning, but it's strong. It works like Call Lightning, as in a lightning bolt hits their sword as they strike down.
Yeah.
So it gets stronger when you're outside and weaker when you're inside.
Yeah,
So
100%.
by the power of Grayskull.
Yeah.
Also, they'd have, like, really powerful unarmed strikes, but only against evil creatures. Yeah, they would probably be like Devotion Paladins, Redemption Paladins, maybe like Ancient Paladins, maybe Glory as well if they're like good aligned, can be like, you know, of good gods.
Andrew,
That's
your
me.
divinity also improves.
Which
because
one?
Uh, just
General.
yeah. In general, your divine power increases. As in, you are now at transformation step 2.
Ah,
I will also message you a bunch of the stuff that you get.
Are we still live?
yes. Because Joseph's still
So we
reading
be-
stuff out.
Oh, I thought
When he
this would
stops
be like...
when he stops handing people stuff, we'll stop.
Every time I go to start, it's like, oh, also I need to say this or give this. Like,
That's true.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
I wouldn't have thought that the handouts of the loot would have been for the stream. It would have been like, next
For-
time. Oh, by the way, we have this now.
Next
for
time.
now,
God.
It's your stream, and you do you. I was just curious.
Well, other characters will get things at other points, except Fireball, who gets a ton of stuff because he's in jail now. It's mostly a prison uniform.
Ooh.
Does he get a friendly inmate prison
Fireball, roll me 2 persuasion rolls.
Are his prison, are the, like, the lines on it, are they vertical or horizontal?
They are diagonal.
Oh, God.
Ugh.
I don't like this prison.
Persuasion.
Ugh.
Persuasion from Fireball. Okay, Fireball is now the leader of a gang in prison.
He's been gone 10 minutes.
Fireball and the Sparky Boys.
Yeah, he's
No.
coerced a bunch of small fire
Where-
elementals
where-
into being part of his
Uh,
gang.
We're called the Hellblazers.
Cool. When you get your lads to like jump on people, do you say light 'em up, boys?
Yeah.
He's been sent
Yeah.
to a state of the art elemental prison.
Alright, so that's where I'm going to end it with. Tune in next time for a possibly for once, just a chill episode where the Colts fight and we get like 2 minutes of downtime before we have to go back to saving the universe.
Oh. You can have as long a break as Anthony gets.